You know, guys, last time that I did one of these mega compilation videos, you guys surprisingly absolutely loved it. So I decided, let's go ahead and do another one. I got so many comments saying that this is the perfect video to watch while at work, or while I'm grinding for great ones, or while I'm just trying to unwind and get ready for bed. So I decided, let's do another one of them. Last time we put my 5 most popular videos on the channel all into one mega long 2-hour video. But today we're going to take it a step further. We're going to put all 12 of my Great One Moose that I've got as of now, which is January 17th. Definitely could get more in the future. But as of January 17th of 2025, these 12 moose are every Great One Moose that I've killed here on the channel. And with that being said, there's one more thing I need to mention before you guys watch this, because there's a lot of different things that happen in these different videos that may not be like my opinions anymore, or may not be, stuff that I do anymore. Things change over the years. So just keep in mind that whenever you hear me say something and you're like, wait, I didn't know that, or I didn't know Scarecrow believed this, or liked this, or did this, or didn't do this, just remember that a lot of these videos are a little bit older. So, things have changed quite a bit in the Hunter Call the Wild, and in the way that I approach things in the game. For example, one of the other things that you will notice in some of these earlier moose videos is that all the Great One Moose that I'm shooting are common. This is something that you used to be able to get, and by common I mean a common fur type. They used to be only common fur types, and then like the fabled furs were incredibly rare. Like they were a proper ultra rare that probably nobody would have ever got if they had kept it like that. So eventually they changed it to where you could actually get those fur types on every single Great One Moose instead of just, 1 in a million. So the first few moose we kill in this video is going to be those old common fur type ones that you can no longer get. So without further ado, enjoy all 12 hunts for my Great One Moose. Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. You guys have been waiting for this video as much as I have been. We finally got the Great One Moose after about 820 to 840 kills. Now, during this encounter with this Great One Moose, for some reason, I thought that it was about 720 kills into the grind, but I didn't take into account all the kills we had got during the previous live stream, so we are at about 820 to 840 kills to get this Great One Moose. So we actually killed quite a few of them to get him. And this entire time we have been using herd management, as you guys probably assumed, since we've been using it for just about every single grind we've done, which essentially, if you guys don't know what herd management is, it's just stacking the low levels on the map to try and force the game to spawn diamonds more. From what I know, it doesn't really increase Great One spawns, at least there's no proof that it does, so I don't think it has any effect on those, but it definitely does make more diamonds show up, which makes the grind much more enjoyable. It also reduces the amount of areas you have to go to, because there's not nearly as many zones that you have to go to get your shootable moose. So that is why we use herd management, and that's kind of a quick, brief rundown on what it is. I definitely recommend watching a couple of the videos that cover it if you guys aren't familiar with it. I do have a couple on the channel that kind of talk about it. But let's go ahead and take out these 2 level 4 moose. These are 2 that we have been saving for our herd management grind. Both of these are diamond potential. We spawned them a couple of days ago and are finally just about to take them out. Unfortunately, that second one moved right as we shot, but we did end up getting the first one. I'm almost positive that we did. When we ended up finding this Great One Moose, I was just sitting in a Discord call with my wife as we were playing Call of the Wild and chatting and just having a good time. And we ended up finding this absolute beast. So my wife does make a feature in this video, which she's only been in a couple of them in the past. So I guess for those of you that aren't familiar with her, then she is going to be in this video, because we were chatting as I was hunting for this Great One Moose. And that's when he ended up showing up. Well, let's take a look at this guy. This one has a decent chance at possibly making diamond. I think it has a pretty good shot, and it is. That is a diamond level 4 moose. What an absolute beauty at 279.33. Beautiful moose. Let's go ahead and taxidermize him. That is a beauty right there. Let's go ahead and exit out of this. This has been such an insane hunt. I honestly cannot believe that we finally got ourselves the Great One Moose this early in the grind. And I think without any further ado, we should get to the moments that led up to that kill. So let's jump straight into it. Ooh, that looks like a decent moose. It's a 3. It's just a big 3. Those are both... Wait, what? There's 2 3s here? That's not normal. That is not normal. I usually don't have 2 decent 3s here. think they're both going down. Jeez, these moose are so weird. Like, I haven't had 2 shootable moose here in... Well, I don't think ever, actually. I think this is the first time I've ever had 2 shootable moose here in this zone. They move around so much. It's
well, isn't there a lot of
crazy.
just solo moose, so they can switch between already existing zones?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ton of solo moose. It's why they're so inconsistent and weird. Like, every single run, I have to search over every single inch of the map just to make sure that I'm covering every single bit of where they could possibly be.
I mean, even with the whitetail, it was taking you quite a while to get all the zones right. And even in the end, like, some zones, you had to keep grinding to try and, like, remove tents from.
Yeah, I think it was between 40 and 60 hours for Leighton to get herd management to a good point. That was definitely not easy.
But that was faster than here because of how spread out the moose are compared to the whitetail.
Yeah. Definitely. Because the whitetail are a lot more consistent and easy to predict. Gosh, these moose are just not showing up to their zones. That's my biggest... I think that's my biggest issue with the moose grind is they just don't show up to their zones half the time. Oh, that fabled! Oh my gosh, great one, moose! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No, it's the quad paddle! Why?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, you haven't killed any diamonds, right? Except for the super rare.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So that means that was spawned off of a normal
Yeah.
3.
Oh my gosh. I think the last thing I killed in this zone was a 3. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Even though it's the rack I don't like, it still looks crazy. Oh my gosh. I gotta go get the muzzle loader.
Wow. I was just talking
my
about,
gosh.
like, what if it doesn't work out on Medfed?
It looks like it worked out on Medfed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it happened already. This... Wow. What a beast. That is such a beautiful moose. Even though I don't like this rack particularly, it actually looks pretty good. I gotta admit, it looks better than the diamonds, even though it's not the rack I wanted. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta get the muzzle loader.
Well, let me leave and let you shoot that.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that this thing showed up. Of course it would show up when I'm just grinding casually in a call with my wife and not when I was on stream. But oh my gosh, what a beautiful moose. It's unfortunate it doesn't have one of the cool rare fur types. It is just a common, but that is insane regardless. Oh my gosh. We got to take this thing out with the muzzleloader. I promised all of you I would take it out with the brand new muzzleloader. So we're going to do that. We're going to get close. We're going to take it down with the muzzleloader. This is by far the most unexpected thing that could have happened tonight. Of course it would show up when I'm just casually grinding. Oh my gosh. And of course it would be the rack that I least wanted, but it's okay. It's still a great one. I don't even care which rack it is. I'm just happy to finally have one. And for those of you that were curious, it does look like the estimate for the weight is 605 to 700 kgs. That is a crazy weight estimate, like an insane weight estimate. And this is in the same zone that we had been stacking a couple of diamond potential 4s throughout the week. Oh my gosh, this is like the last place I would have expected this guy to go. I don't think I've shot a moose here in quite a while. And the last time I did, it was a level 3, so I never would have expected to get a great one to spawn off of it. That is absolutely insane. Look at this gorgeous beast of a moose. I need to get close and try to get some pictures. I also really want to try to get it to go aggressive. I told a lot of people that I would try to get it to go aggressive if I got it to spawn. So we're going to do exactly that. For those of you that are curious, this grind has took a little bit over 700 kills to get this guy right here. And what's crazy is we haven't even got past the herd management, like, stacking part of the grind. So we've been stacking our diamonds. We've got a bunch of diamonds stacked on the map. I believe at this point we've got 7 or 8 level 5s, as well as a few diamond potential 4s, including this guy right here and the one that is next to him. We hadn't even got past the stacking stage of the grind, and we've already got ourselves the great one. It's definitely not what I expected to be finding tonight. Like, I could not have expected this to happen. Wow, what a crazy looking moose. Like I was saying, this is not my favorite rack from them, but this, I can't deny, it does look pretty crazy now that I'm actually getting to see it in game. I wasn't too into it when I was seeing it from the EW streams, but now seeing it right here, it's actually pretty crazy looking. That is a cool looking moose. Well, let's see if we can get this thing to go aggressive. We are insanely close to it now. Let's try to get a picture. It knows we're here, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but I gotta try and get a couple pictures of this beast. That is such an awesome looking moose. And to have it next to a big level 4 as well is just amazing. I don't know if it's going to attack. Yeah, it's not going to attack. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get it to attack us. I was really hoping we could, but it is what it is. I'm going to reset the time. We're just going to take this thing out. I'm not going to try and get it to attack us anymore. It didn't do it the first time, so it is what it is. We'll just take this guy down. We have been grinding for this guy for about 720 to 740 kills. And the fact that we hadn't even got our herd management fully set up is just absolutely insane to me. It's only been, like I said, about 720 kills since we started our moose grind here on Medfed. I've been putting in about between 8 and 12 hours a day to grinding the Great One Moose. And he's finally in front of us. This has been one of the most brutal grinds we've ever done. The moose have been so difficult to keep up with because of the fact that they constantly move zones. It's been impossible to keep track of which zones these moose are going to. So the fact that we got him sub 1,000 kills is making me insanely happy because I was not looking forward to doing like 2,000 kills of this moose grind without getting a great one. It's been a tough one. It's been a grind that has come very close to breaking me. There's been a couple of days where I had to end my stream just because I was not feeling like continuing to grind for moose that day. It's been quite a brutal grind. Not quite as crazy as the bear grind, but very close. We are finally sub 150 meters. I think what we're going to do is try to get to about 100 and then we'll take the shot on it. I want to make sure we get a clean shot on this guy as this is our very first Great One Moose. I don't want to take any risks at messing this guy up. We're going to take our time with this. We're going to make sure that we get this guy vitally because I would hate to mess him up. After all of the grueling grinding that we've done the last few days, I would hate to mess this guy up. So let's get as close as we can without him spooking. We're almost to that 100 meter mark that I'd like to be at. 100 meters is about where I feel super comfortable at with the muzzle loader. I think we can do this. I don't know if we'll be able to get the heart shot, but I'm going to try for it. We should be able to get lung if we don't get heart. Oh my gosh, we did it! Oh my gosh, we got the heart shot. Oh my gosh, let's go! Great One Moose, number 1. Finally down after probably 30 plus hours of grinding over the last 3.5 to 4 days. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how long it's been. I think it's been about 3 days since the Great One Moose released. I've kind of lost track of time with all the grinding we've been doing. But we finally got him down. Let's get a look at this beauty. I'm going to claim him as soon as we can. Just get a quick couple pictures. I don't want to have any type of issues with crashing or anything like that. Let's just get this guy claimed. 287 Fabled Moose. Let's tax this guy immediately. Oh my gosh, we finally have the Great One Moose. Look at that beast. I really wish it would have been on any of the other racks. Like, this is my least favorite Great One Moose rack, but I don't even care. It is what it is. We got a Great One Moose regardless, and that is insane. 287.99 on the score. And we've got a Great One Moose officially in our lodge. I really wish we had a special fur type on this guy, but it is what it is. We got ourselves a regular common fur type. But that's kind of what I expected to get. Apparently the special fur types are incredibly rare, so I didn't expect us to get one. But regardless, it's still super cool. It's still super amazing to get. And what a final addition to our moose wall right here. We've got our piebald that we got about a year ago, or a year and a half ago. We've got this albino that we got a couple years ago. And then we've got our super rare that we got at the beginning of this grind. And to finish it off, we finally have a Great One Moose to go on the very end of this wall. That is ridiculous. I cannot believe that we've got this. I didn't expect it to happen so soon. Not gonna lie, I've been telling all of you since the very beginning of this grind. I felt that it was gonna take at least a week, at least 1,400 kills. And instead, it took about 3 days and 720 kills to get this beautiful beast of a moose. Again, I wish it was one of the other wrecks, but to be honest, I don't even care at this point. I'm just happy that we ended up getting one. It's just so nice to finally have one of them in the lodge so that I can hunt them a little bit more casually now instead of going like 10 plus hours a day just to try and get one. So thank you all so much for being here throughout this first Great One Moose grind. We'll continue searching for more Great One Moose, but I really wanted to thank you all for being here throughout this first grind. The support has been absolutely insane throughout the live streams, and I really just wanted to make sure that you guys know that I really do appreciate all of it, and without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. You guys have been such an amazing support to me and my channel that I really just, I can't even get words to describe how thankful I am. But thank you guys so much for supporting me through all of it. It really does mean the world. But that right there is going to bring an end to our very first moose grind here on the channel. It's time to start a brand new moose grind, and we didn't even get to shoot all of the diamonds, so you guys can expect that to happen very, very soon. Probably the same day that this video goes live. So thank you once again for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, as I do post daily content here. I do a lot of grinding content, as well as some more casual series like the beginner series, so definitely recommend subscribing. There is a lot of content for every type of player here on the channel, and yeah, I think you guys will enjoy it. Now, I need a little bit of a segue before we get into the next video that is in this list right here, this compilation, because this video right here was unfortunately a video where I made a grave mistake that I have regretted ever since. And the opinion that I talk about in the beginning of the video is definitely not 100% aligned with how I believe now. Unfortunately, in this video, we messed up our second ever Great One Moose, and I ended up hitting the main menu button to go to the main menu so that it wouldn't die before I could, you know, get a vital hit. Which I definitely don't agree with doing that nowadays. In the video, I defended it, but over time, I kind of realized that I was definitely in the wrong. I let the pressure get to me of people telling me to main menu, and so I just did it. I folded under pressure, and I probably would definitely not do that again. In fact, I know I wouldn't, because we've messed up a couple great ones since then, and we managed to resist the urge to do so. So, just figured I'd mention that before we get into this next video, because I feel like it is important to note that my opinions on that are quite different than what they were in this video. But without further ado, let's get back to the video. Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and this is honestly the last thing that I was expecting to be uploading today. I never would have expected grind number 2 for the Great One Moose to go by so quickly, lasting only 130 kills and ending live on stream right after we killed all of the diamonds that we had stacked for herd management. We decided to kill off all the stacked level 5s as we figured that herd management was finally at a good point where we were consistently getting the good respawns. We got to a point where there's easily over 60%, maybe even 70% level 2s and level 2 rack level 3s on the map, so we decided that it was time that we finally killed off all of these stacked level 5s. And of course, you guys can go to the live stream that we killed all these level 5s in if you'd like to see them for yourselves. I will try to link it in the description if I remember to. But we ended up finding Great One number 2, and it was one of the racks that I had been looking for. And because of that, we ended up doing something this time around that I've never done on a trophy before, because previously I just didn't feel like it was right, but the more that I've played, the more I've got deep into the grinding scene, I've realized that pretty much everybody does it, and that includes some content creators as well. And with the chat spamming absolutely mad, we decided that we would do it just because of that. So essentially what we ended up doing was we messed up our very first shot for the Great One Moose because of just a lack of calculation on my part for the direction the wind that was blowing and how hard it was blowing. And I hadn't taken a long bow shot in a very long time, so we ended up screwing up the shot, and I was going to try and chase it down and take it with the 300, but after seeing literally all 400 of you spamming in the chat to reset the game and try to get it again, I decided to do so. That's what we ended up doing, and then we ended up taking a shot again. And, well, you guys will see all of those moments. And, well, if you guys don't like the fact that I did that, it is what it is. It's something that I normally don't do, but this time I felt like it was justified just because of all of the grinding work that we have put into it, and the fact that we've been grinding pretty hard for ever since it came out. I figured the majority of you would probably not mind this one time. I don't plan on making this a normal thing, though. I do not plan on doing this much in the future, so just know that it's not going to be a regular thing, but on something as absurd as a Big Rack Great One Moose, I decided that it was definitely something that I was not too worried about doing once. But if you don't like it, it is what it is. Can't change your opinion on it, can't change your opinion on me, and if you don't like me, then you don't have to watch the channel. It is what it is. I appreciate everybody that does, but if somebody is going to stop watching the channel over something as small as main menuing after a bad shot, then that person probably would have left at the smallest thing regardless. So at the end of the day, I'm not all that worried about it, and I'm sure the majority of you probably would have done the same thing, or at least understand why it was done. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the taking down of this beautiful Great One Moose number 2. Yeah, Necron, I've had better luck with 4s this whole grind. Alright, moment of truth. We'll reset and get our respawns back here. Or are they going to be slow and inconsistent as always? Slow and inconsistent. Oh. Oh my gosh, she's already here! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, she's one of the racks I wanted! Oh my gosh, she's here already! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so happy we got him on stream. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, guys! Oh my gosh, Great One! Oh my gosh. Oh, he's huge! Oh my gosh, he's so big! Oh my gosh! Yeah, let's go! Oh, wow, he's super tight! That tip to tip is ridiculous! That's a tight one! The ones that I've seen people get aren't this tight! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna ping the Discord. Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah, this was less than 200 kills since the last one, guys. Let me check for, like, the actual number. Okay, we killed about 130. 130 kills for this Great One. Oh my gosh. Oh, I about did 2 Dusky. I about did 2, man. I can't believe we already got the next one. And here I was just complaining about how they were being so inconsistent. And then this shows up. What a beast. That's such a beautiful trophy. Well, you guys have spoken. 85% of you said to kill him. 85% of you voted to kill him. Let's do it. Let's take him with a bow. I haven't used a bow on a moose in a long time. I'm excited for this. Let's get rid of this right here. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we already got number 2. I can't believe we already got number 2, man. This is one of the ones that I really wanted when they showed off the screenshots of the Great One Moose. Yeah, still no rare furs, RTP. I was hoping we could get one, but it does seem like the rare furs are exactly that, rares. It's unfortunate to see that we're not getting one. Not gonna lie, though, with this rack, I'm not even mad that it doesn't have a rare fur type. Not even mad that it doesn't have one of the Great One exclusive fur types, because this rack looks really good just as a common. Gosh, he's so beautiful. Yeah, Flanky, this thing's ridiculous. Here we go. Let's get him. Ooh, that looked good. Huh? What? Did we miss it completely? Did we miss it? I think we missed it completely. No, we hit it. Oh, we gotta be extra careful. We gotta be extra careful. What just happened? That was 60 meters. We zeroed for 60 meters. Not risking it. The second he turns, we're taking him. We're gonna take him the second that we can. Now you can't let him die. I won't. Do you guys think it was the wind? Main menu? I think you guys are right. This is a main menu situation. This is a main menu situation. It was the wind? That's not what I expected to happen. It could have been the wind. I don't use bows too often, so I definitely think that could have been the problem there. It definitely could have been the wind. Whew. It definitely could have been the wind. Okay, he didn't die. We're good. Oh. Okay. I don't use the bows too often, so I did not expect that to be a thing. Yeah, we'll get closer. We definitely will. Not like anybody's gonna see that first shot in the video anyway, right? Like, it didn't happen. Didn't happen. Nope. We haven't shot at it. Oh, great one! Oh, we just spotted it. Oh my gosh, great one! Oh my gosh, we just spotted a great one. Liar. No, I promise. Editing's a powerful tool. It is. It is. No, I'll put it in the video. I'm not one to hide anything from YouTube, you know. We messed up the first shot. It's gonna go in there, even if people hate me for main menuing. It'll be in there regardless. Because I'm very big on having everything out in the open, you know. If I do something, it goes in the video, no matter what happens. Aim right side of the lung. All right, Army, I'll do my best. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try and get closer. Uh-oh, he notices us. $40 meters. So you're saying aim a little bit to the right? Because of the wind? I'm not gonna aim super far to the right, but... Oh, that one looked good. Oh, okay, he's going down. Whoa. Okay, there we go. We got him. We got him. Great one, number 2 down. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, he's so big, man. Look at that monster. Wow. 257. Tax that immediately. All right. We did good that time. We did good. Shot sunk into the lower part of the lungs. Still wasn't an ideal bow shot. To be honest, I'm still very bad with the bows because I don't use them a lot. So I'm surprised we made that. Wow. But now I can tell you guys why they don't score as high as you would expect. This is the scoring system for moose. Overall spread, number of tines, width of palm, and palm length. They don't even score the length of the tines. This is why they score so low, because all this tine length is not scored. The only thing that gets scored is the palms, which is just this part. I can't believe we already got another one. That alone just blows my mind, the fact that we got another one. So fast. 120 to 130 kills. That's just insane, man. That's so insane. Herd management for the win. Like, I'm fully convinced now that it does increase the odds of getting great ones. I really feel like it does. This beautiful Great One Moose now has a place next to our other Great One Moose, and I gotta say, this guy just looks so much more incredible compared to the first one we got. I really don't even know how you could look at these two side by side and not think that this one is just 10 times more impressive looking. And the fact that it scores lower is just a testament to how weird the Truex scoring system is. The fact that this guy scores so low is 100% because of how Truex scores them. Basically, they only score the palm length, palm width, and the spread of the two palms, so there's not exactly too much score to go with right here, and, well, something like this has more palm size, so it ends up scoring much higher. They do score the tines as well, but even this many tines cannot give enough score to beat this, because they don't actually measure the lengths of the tines, just the number of tines, so that's why you see stuff like this. 257 for this Great One Moose, and 287 for this one. But thank you guys so much for watching, and, you know, even though I'm sure there's going to be some people that will comment on this regardless, I actually do really want to hear your opinions on what you think of the fact that we ended up main menuing after our first whiffed shot on this Great One. I know lots of people have done it before. I feel like a couple other creators have done it as well, so it's definitely not anything new, and I know quite a few of you guys do it as well, so let me know what your opinion on it is and whether or not you think it was a big deal that I did it, because there was definitely a couple people that were mad when I did, but the majority of you seem to understand that this isn't just any trophy, it's a Great One Moose. Oh my gosh, well, this is not exactly how I was thinking we were going to be starting the video out, but we got ourselves a level 5 reindeer right there. So recently, I've been having a lot of problems with moose not really respawning. They've literally just stopped respawning in the main zones, and then after killing a few other animals, they will start respawning again. It's been a very strange situation. It all started when one day, 8 of my shootable moose stopped coming back to the need zones that I had been shooting them in, and after about 100 more kills, they still weren't returning, so I decided to start asking around, and a few people were telling me that I should shoot something else for a little bit and see if it does anything to kind of make the moose come back to their zones and respawn properly. And well, lo and behold, I shot a few reindeer for our Christmas Day special video, and the next day I got back to moose grinding, and about 20 moose showed up in all of our main zones. It was honestly quite insane to see that many of them just randomly show up, and it made it so that I had to kind of rethink the entire grind. And well, we've kind of ran into that issue once again where moose weren't respawning properly and I wasn't getting as many of them as normal, so I decided to hunt some more reindeer. And after a couple runs of shooting some reindeer, this guy right here has spawned, so we've got ourselves a chance to take down a level 5 medium reindeer. However, I don't have the proper gun on me, so we're gonna have to go grab that, and also I think there might be a lynx near because they are all going alerted. Yeah, this is a problem, so we're gonna have to go ahead and probably reset the time so that the lynx is not in the area. The lynx have been an issue ever since they gave them the same drink time as the reindeer, and this situation is absolutely no different. Well, there's the culprit right there. Let's go ahead and take this down real quickly just so it will not spook off any of our reindeer. And we're not going to claim it yet because if I claim it, it'll just respawn once again and start spooking them off. So we're going to go ahead and do that and then reset the time, and hopefully this reindeer will come back and not be spooked, though it's not looking like it. It's not looking like it at all. There it is. There's that beautiful reindeer. Let's go ahead and sneak up on it and try to take this beauty down with the 270 Warden. I figured that would be a cool gun to use on it, as recently I have been using some different guns than normal to take down some of the trophies on Medved. And that's going to lead up to the Great One Moose number 3 towards the end of this video. As you guys know, about maybe 2 weeks ago at this point, I posted a video saying that Great One Moose number 3 had spawned, and that I was going to hold off on shooting it until we got confirmation as to whether or not the fur type bug was going to be fixed, and what type of stuff would happen if they did fix it. But unfortunately, they didn't really tell us anything. There's been no information as to whether or not they're going to fix the fur type bug in the lodge, so I decided to take it out on Christmas Day. And that's what this video is going to be about. But we happened to find this level 5 reindeer as I was searching around to try and get some of my moose to respawn again. And yeah, well, now we got this to take down. So let's try to do it. Let's see if we can maybe get this thing to turn for us real quickly. And there we go. It's alarmed, though. That's not good, but I think we can get it still. That should be a dead reindeer right there. Well, there it is. There's that beautiful reindeer. Let's hope that this thing ends up making diamond. There's a good chance that it won't, as reindeer troll a lot. And this one was a little bit wonky, so I don't have too much faith that it's going to make it. So let's see. Is this a diamond reindeer? Wow, it actually is. I did not expect that to make it. Not gonna lie, I was totally ready to be disappointed. That's a diamond reindeer. That is awesome. That is not something I expected to find today. I thought for sure this guy was gonna troll, as he is a little bit wonky looking. I mean, maybe not as wonky as I originally thought, but he's definitely not perfectly symmetrical. I mean, maybe he is. Maybe my eyes deceived me, but either way, that's really cool. I really did not expect to be finding a diamond reindeer just from shooting some reindeer to hopefully see if it would fix my moose respawns. It looks like it may not have fixed the moose respawns, but it got us a diamond reindeer, and that is at least something. Let's go and tax this guy real quickly, as that is a beautiful looking diamond reindeer, and it's honestly difficult to get these things. The majority of them troll, so the fact that we got this one to make it is amazing. And this actually brings us to another encounter with a diamond that we had recently. It was actually about 3 weeks ago when I was grinding for our first Great One Moose. We ended up running into a pack of wolves that ended up attacking me, and well, one of them happened to be a level 9, and while we show the footage for this level 9, I wanted to real quickly talk about something that I feel is important to mention, since a lot of people will ask me a question about this during the live streams, and I figured it was a time that we talked about it here in a video. So a lot of people have been interested in the stacking of Great Ones recently, which is basically where you don't shoot the Great One when it spawns, and you keep grinding until another one of them spawns, so you have 2 on your map, sometimes even more if you're willing to wait that long. And we used to do this on the live streams. This was something that we did as a bit of fun to try and do something a little bit different, making it so that things weren't the exact same every single grind. But to be honest, at this point, I've kind of got over it. It's not really been as enjoyable the last time that we ended up stacking a Great One, so I think I'm going to quit stacking Great Ones. It's just not been that exciting to me anymore. It kind of takes away from the whole experience of finding a Great One, and makes it so when you finally do shoot it, it's really not as exciting as it could have been. So from now on, every Great One that we find, we are going to shoot it the second that it spawns to kind of, I guess, keep up the hype from when it spawns. However, there is still one video that I have not uploaded that involves stacking some Great One whitetail, so I will end up uploading that video. But that will be the last that you will see of stacking Great Ones on the channel, because to be honest, it's just not fun anymore, and I always try to do things that I enjoy on the channel. If you see me making content on something, it's because I enjoy it. That's why we do the content that we do here on the channel. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing it. So we're going to stick to the stuff that I enjoy, as well as doing some of the stuff that you guys enjoy watching as always, like the multiplayer hunt that we did yesterday. Because I feel like as long as you guys are enjoying it and I'm enjoying it, then that is the content that I want to be making. And that guy dropped his head right as I shot. That's a little bit unfortunate, but you know what? It is what it is. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video, as it is going to be a pretty insane one with some really awesome looking Great One whitetail. But it's probably going to be, like I said, the last stacked Great Ones video you see on the channel, as it's not been as enjoyable for me as I expected it to be. It was fun the first time, it was fun the second time, but ever since then it's just kind of been I don't know. It almost feels like it's been played out. It's not really enjoyable for me anymore. And it really is just not as exciting to take them down when you leave them on your map for an extended period of time. So we will be taking them all on the spot from now on. This right here is a very good looking moose. And to be honest, this could make diamond, but it probably won't. Yeah, it just fell a little bit short. That is very unfortunate. Almost made it. But to be honest, I've been getting more moose scoring between 270 and 274 than actual diamonds. It's been pretty brutal this entire grind. The majority of level 5s have been trolls, and then we've had quite a few of these 4s that just barely miss diamond. And we haven't had a lot of diamonds compared to other grinds, so it's been pretty brutal. But I mean, can't really complain as we have had 3 great ones, and that definitely surpasses and kind of makes up for the amount of trolls that we have had throughout the grind. But anyway, now that we have gone over all the stuff I wanted to talk about and we have shown off that diamond reindeer as well as the diamond wolf, let's jump into the kill on Great One Moose number 3. And we decided to do it with the 454. Don't mess it up. I will try my best. Don't worry. I don't think wind affects the bullets of handguns, so we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Let's get this beast on the ground. Don't miss. I will do my best, Banks. I will do my best. Should be fine. Yes, unless the wind like makes my bullet do a loop around him and then come back and hit me, we should be fine. We are pretty much close enough now. But I do want to get a little bit closer since we're going to be using iron sights. I don't necessarily trust iron sights at 75 meters on a great one. We've seen what happens when Crow overestimates his abilities. So, yeah. Here we go. He's going down. Great One Moose number 3 is finally down after a couple weeks of waiting to see if we would have any news on the fur type bugs and stuff like that. But with no news in sight, and it being Christmas Day, we decided it was time to take him down. And there he goes. He's on the ground with the Sunberg at 50 meters. What a way to take down a Great One number 3. That is beautiful. Oh, we got to do it, guys. We got to do it. You ready? Music on. The way it glitched out was... I didn't know taxing it would glitch out the music. That's unfortunate, but still cool. We got Great One number 3 down. It was almost max weight as well. 695.38. I believe 700 is max weight. But there he is. Our third Great One Moose is down and finally can go into the lodge and maybe we'll be able to get ourselves another great one today. It's been about 300 kills since our last one. So maybe we'll get another today. Moose seem to pop pretty quickly. That is a beauty, though. Absolute beauty of a moose. And the penetration on the 454 is actually pretty crazy good. Look at that. That is nasty. Wow. Shredded him. Now that you guys have seen that amazing Great One Moose, let's go ahead and take a look at him here in the lodge. This is the most recent Great One that we took down on Christmas. Like I said, it was one that we had on our map for about a week at the time of taking him down, and it was once again a quad paddle common. It's been unfortunate that we have been getting these quad paddle commons, as this is my least favorite rack, and common is by far the least impressive fur type. Obviously, I'm not trying to be ungrateful. I just really wish that I could get my favorite fur type on one of these moose with my favorite rack, and I have yet to get either. This by far right here is my favorite of our Great One Moose. And it's definitely the most impressive looking one. Such an insane rack, and it really just makes this one look like a normal moose in comparison. It's kind of crazy. But it is awesome to have 3 Great One Moose. This is a really stunning looking wall, but hopefully in the future we can get ourselves a Great One Moose with a special fur type. I'd love to get the Fabled Birch if possible with the big typical rack with the long tines. That is my dream combination, and that is what we're grinding for right now. Our 4th grind is currently over 1,000 kills without getting Great One number 4, so we're hoping that it'll happen soon. Moose take a lot longer to kill, so those 1,000 kills have taken over a week of consistent grinding to get, and it's been tough. But that's part of what is making these moose so much fun, is the fact that they are so tough, and it takes a lot of strategy to get them to be consistent and to get them to give you the trophies. It really does take a lot of work, and I think that is what has made them so much fun for me. Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and we finally got our Great One Moose, and it was an absolute beauty. We're going to be taking a look at that today, but first let's kind of explain how we got there while we take a look at some of the giant big rack moose that we got on the Revontuli part of this grind. So let's go over everything that we did up to this point. We started this grind out on Medved. We did about 1,280 kills of herd management on the Medved grind, and then eventually decided to stop doing it. So I went through and undid all of what we had done and killed off all of the ones that we had stacked and got the map back to a normal state. We then killed a bunch more moose, clear up to 4,200, but unfortunately Medved was just incredibly inconsistent and was causing a lot of issues where we were literally losing spawns. We would go from having 30 males to less than 10 in our zones, and then eventually they would all come back after hundreds of kills of struggling. So we decided to move it to Revontuli, and immediately it was so much better, and it was so much better to the point where we got our Great One within 300 kills of jumping onto Revontuli, which is pretty incredible, and to be honest, a little bit more in line with what we should have expected. Moose are one of those great ones where it's very common to get them sub 2,000 and sub 1,000, so this was definitely much more in line with what I was expecting from a grind. But I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and just show you guys the next clip, which is going to be one of the first nice diamonds that we got off of Rev, and then right after that, we will jump into the kill on the actual Great One. Nice, a normal kid. Hopefully it goes well for you, dude. Oh, you guys know what that is. Oh, yes. That's a big boy. Is that big rack? I can't tell. That's one of the big racks. It's guaranteed. Oh, that's big rack. What do we take this thing with? It has to be a gun that can cover class 8. Remember that. 454, 7mm, 270. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people saying the 7mm and the Rhino. You know, let's do the 7mm. But we're gonna make it a little bit more difficult by going iron sights. Iron sights on the 7mm. Let's also, I gotta do this. I'm gonna make it look weird. I'm sorry, guys. Some of y'all are gonna look at the skin I'm about to put on here and be disgusted. But we gotta do it. I mean, I kind of like that. It kind of makes it look like a toy gun. Oh, gosh. Oh, where could I walk? This isn't giving us a good angle. I kind of want to walk in the water here. Uh-oh, she's attentive. 0 to 75. I think once she spooks off, it should get him alerted. Okay, he's attentive now. He's definitely about to notice us. There we go. Gosh, I don't know if I should go for the heart. This is nerve-wracking. Can I prone here? I can. Oh my gosh. We're shooting this thing from under the water. Provided it... What the? He's alert, but running? Okay, the game's broken. What's happening? He's alert and doing that. Uh-oh. I think going aquatic broke him. I think we just broke him by going aquatic mode. Okay, we actually should be able to get this. We get over top of the other one. No way we hit that. Oh my gosh, we hit that! What a shot over the back of the other one from in the water. I can't say I've ever killed a diamond from underwater. That's a first. We shot a diamond from underwater over the back of another one, just barely getting the shot in between the top of the back and the spine. Like, if we were an inch higher, we would have spine shot him. If we were an inch lower, we would have hit the other moose. That's crazy. What is this guy going to score? That thing's big, man. It looks kind of wide as well. Not gonna lie, this might be a 300 plus. Possibly even the coveted 301. 300.40 max weight. Let's go. Let's go. What a giant. The 300 plus moose. Holy. Oh, it moved backwards. How did that happen? What a rude moose. I mean, obviously, you're going to find the highest concentration on the river just because it's bigger than any of the lakes. But I wouldn't really consider it a hotspot since you have to go along the entire river. Okay, awesome, Jacob. Yeah, then I definitely think eventually we'll get a Sweden map in Call of the Wild. Since the devs are from Sweden, I definitely think it could be a possibility. And that would be a place that you could do Eurobison, so... That's one of my thoughts. I mean, we'll see, Zach. We'll see. See. I mean, if it works... Oh! Oh my gosh, there it is! The great one! Oh my gosh! It's Fabled Ashen! Holy! It's a Spider-Rack Fabled Ashen! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Finally! Finally! Rev on Thule for the win! Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's insane. How many kills did it take on Rev? About 300. That was right around 300. I don't think we've killed more than 20 this stream, so... Whew. About 300 on Rev on Thule. Oh, I gotta notify the Discord. Let's get him down, guys. We're gonna get some pictures first. I gotta get pictures of this beauty. Oh my gosh, I gotta get some pictures of him first. But we're gonna take him with the 338. Because I said I would take the next Great One Moose with the 338. This is the last zone I would have expected him to show up in, but to be honest, it doesn't surprise me. We've had a diamond, a troll, and a level 4 piebald here. And to be honest, that's more than half the trophies I've found in the 300 kills that we've done on Rev. Yeah, it's the Fabled Ashen, which is one of my least favorite, but I don't even care because we still got one. Look at how beautiful this thing is. Do I like this combo of antler and fur? To be honest, I don't mind it. I think that, somebody was just mentioned how, like, the coloration of the antlers can really make a fur type and antler combo work really well. I actually do think this fits the Fabled Ashen, like this coloration of antlers. I think that actually does look amazing. Okay, so I might run at this thing. It'll spook it off, but I want to get close-up pictures, and if you get close enough, like where we are at 40 meters... If you sprint towards them, it takes them a little bit to realize that you are even moving. So we might be able to get a really nice close-up shot. Oh, look how the antlers blend in with the trees in the back. That's cool. That's actually pretty sick. Try to get it to go aggressive? Yeah, we can do that. Honestly, that's a good idea. He's going attentive, so we need to... He's aggressive! Oh my gosh! Hey, buddy! He's aggressive. Oh my gosh, hey. That is so awesome. He's aggressive. I need to get him in the light. Come over here. Come over here. Actually, no. Come away from the water. Go away from the water. Come over here. That looks so insane, man. I had to get my dog to lay down. I almost said log. Dude, I said lay... You're not laying down! Oh, it's because we're being attacked. Of course he wouldn't. Oh my gosh. That's so cool, man. That was so cool to get him to attack like that. There he is. Oh, that's so awesome looking. Oh my gosh, I need a pic of him up there. I need a pic of him up there, man. There he is. There's our fabled moose. So we pushed him clear up here. Honestly, this is not a bad area. Oh my gosh, he's walking right towards us. This is actually going to go way better than I thought it would. Oh my gosh. That's so amazing. He's going down, I think. Yep, he's going down. We got him. Oh my gosh, he landed in such a good spot. He landed in such a good spot. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be such an awesome picture. That is such a cool moose, man. Okay, enough pictures. We don't want to crash the game. Let's go ahead and pick this guy up and see our first ever fabled ashen Great One moose. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Honestly, like, seeing it up close, fabled ashen's not that bad. Like, it used to be my favorite when they first showed them off, and then I slowly kind of, like, started liking the others better. But after seeing it right here with this rack on it, that's such an awesome combo. Like, that actually fits quite well. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for getting to share this with us. This is... Thank you all so much for being here to share this with me. We have been waiting for this moment for a long time. And it's crazy that we finally got one. We finally got a Great One moose with a fabled fur. And now we've got this beautiful Great One moose mounted with a pretty decent sized gold quail. Given it's not a diamond, it's not even close to a diamond, I don't think, but it is still a nice looking little quail that goes along with our moose nicely. I really want to get a diamond or albino quail to go with it, but for now, this is the best I was able to do. We did a little bit of quail hunting later in the stream after we killed this guy, so this was the best quail that we ended up getting for him. But I gotta say, fabled ashen with this rack has really grown on me, especially since I've got to see it up close, and I can now see that this ashen has a lot more of a gray tinge than I thought it did. And a lot more scarring as well, which I think makes it look really cool. This is honestly an awesome looking moose, and really the best combination I could have asked for if I was going to get an ashen. I feel like this rack really fits it well. I really feel like the only rack that would go better is possibly the typical rack, just because it has that kind of tan look to the antlers, which would definitely fit the scarring and the head a little bit better. But I do think this looks really good. I think this is a good coloration to go along with it. Thank you all so much for being here. I really can't believe that we finally got this thing after a total of 4,500 kills between Medved and Revontuli, but only 300 kills after switching to Rev. And honestly, that's kind of how I felt it was going to be. I really felt like we needed to just switch maps in order to get the Great One moose to spawn, and sure enough, we went from Medved with 4,200 kills to only 300 on Revontuli. Which is pretty crazy, but sometimes that's all you need to do to get things going. Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, And after being interrupted by a whitetail and approximately 1,200 kills, 9 diamonds, and 1 rare, we have finally got our next Great One Moose, and it is, for the first time, one that I had really wanted. Our last Great One Moose that we got was not exactly a combination that I had been wanting, but it was still a very cool one after we got to take a look at it in game. But we finally got one of the ones that I wanted, and man, this was the most exciting thing that I have ever had happen in this game. And that right there is the whole reason that we are at this lake currently. This is going to be our first diamond since returning to Revontuli after getting that Great One Moose. This guy right here is absolutely beautiful. I spotted him last night and I knew for a fact that I needed to save it for the video here. I do believe that this right here is the 280s rack, so I definitely want to make sure we get a good shot on it. I don't want to mess this one up because there's a good chance it could be a very large diamond and one of the better ones that we've got as of recent. And there's also one other thing that I would like to talk about because recently there was something that happened on the Expansive World stream. In fact, it was in today's Expansive World stream.
There's a lot of debate over it. Oh, what are we asking? Where are we asking? Hold on. Medina, hello. Hard mode class is cheating or herd management? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's a portion of the community that does it and a portion that doesn't, and you know, whenever that happens, there's always a little bit of conflict. But it's just playing the game and figuring out how to play around with your herds a little bit. We don't consider it cheating by any stretch of the means. I'm surprised it's even a conversation.
Let's see if we can get this guy lined up first, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. There we go. That is a beautiful level 5 on the ground. That guy is honestly a huge moose. Really happy to get a nice diamond. Virtually the same run as we ended up getting our Great One. But the thing that I wanted to talk about real quickly is the one condition for coming back to herd management just happened. And I'm not going to necessarily jump back into it, but I will let you guys give your opinions in the comment as to whether or not you think we should. But it finally happened. On Expansive World's live stream today, Jaxiebeard confirmed that the team doesn't see it as cheating. And that was the biggest discussion, and it was the thing that was keeping me from going back to it, was the discussion around it, whether it's cheating or not, and they just confirmed that they don't view it as cheating, and that is honestly huge. Now, I guess there's some people that could probably say that that Jaxie was just saying it in his opinion, but I can assure you he did mean the team. Now, Jaxie's told me before that it's not a cheat or an exploit and that the team doesn't feel that way, but this is the first time they've actually said it out loud on a live stream, so obviously before that I couldn't really say anything because I didn't know if it was something that was supposed to be mentioned, but now that it's been said on stream, I think it's safe to say that if you guys want to see it, we could return to it. So I am going to leave it up to you guys in the comments. So that is, to be honest, quite unexpected. I did not expect them to take that stance because in a lot of cases, it's better as a company just to stay neutral and let the players decide. But it was confirmed that it's not cheating. So if you guys want to see some herd management content return to the channel, I don't want to make it the focal point. I want to be able to just grind however I'm feeling like grinding. But if you guys want to see it, we'll do one here or there just to mix it up. But I want to make sure there's content on the channel for everybody. And that includes lots of just normal grinds of shooting everything. And if you guys want to see it, maybe an HM grind here or there. But I don't want to make it the focal point quite like it was before. And again, I am going to largely leave it up to you guys watching, as I want to make sure that you guys actually want to see that. But now that it's been confirmed that it's not cheating, I definitely think that it is okay to return to it, especially since that was my one condition for coming back. I've been saying for months that the only way that I would return to it is if they confirmed that it wasn't an exploit, and they just did. So it seems that we have the option to come back, and I'm leaving it up to you guys as to whether or not we do. I've talked about this countless times on the live streams, but I haven't said it in a video, I don't believe. So for those of you that were not familiar with why we even stopped doing herd management in the first place and didn't know that I even did it, I used to be quite heavy into the herd management grinding. It was what I enjoyed doing. We did it quite often because it was the way that I had the most fun with the Hunter Call of the Wild. And we stopped doing it because of the conflict between the two sides that disagree on whether or not it's okay to do it. And so I stopped doing it. There was a couple people that I used to consider friends that I lost through the process. Don't worry, not IRL friends, but like internet friends. And the more that I've seen it, the more I've looked at it, I really do feel like I may have just acted on impulse because of that. And even though it was something I never really wanted to do, I kind of freaked out seeing that a couple people I used to talk to stopped talking to me over it. And it caused me to just panic and immediately just quit whatever I was doing. And I've been pretty open about that with you guys, that it was something that I didn't do because I didn't like it. It was because I didn't want to lose any more friends over it. And the more that I've kind of thought about it over the last few months, the more I realized that that was probably a dumb reason for stopping it in the first place. Because if somebody's going to literally cut ties with you over a game, just in general, then they probably were not a really good friend in the first place. And I've kind of got to see that a little bit more over the months and realize that it's probably better just to do what I enjoy. So I will leave it up to you guys if you want to see some of the herd management stuff come back. I know that we haven't done it in a very long time, but if you guys want to see it, then we'll do some of it. Again, I don't want to make it the focal point of the channel like it used to be, but it would be fun to get back into doing a little bit of those grinds here and there. I mean, it's pretty clear at this point that we don't need it. We've been getting great ones left and right, and I personally don't even think that it affects great ones, especially with this most recent one being a pretty average length grind of 1,200 kills to get our great one moose. Not to mention the like 4 whitetail grinds that were all under 2,000 and even one of them under 600, just shooting everything in sight. But I do want to assure anybody that's afraid that it'll become the only thing that I do, I definitely can tell you that it would not. I have really got a new love for different gameplay styles at this point, and the other stuff is here to stay regardless. We are going to be doing tons of the weird and funny videos. We'll be doing a bunch of the multiplayer hunts with Brobridge just running around. We'll be doing some bear grinds and just regular grinds that don't involve any of it, and if you guys want to see it, we'll bring some of it back, but probably not in as extreme of a form as it once was for the channel. But anyway, this rambling went on a lot longer than I wanted, so if you guys don't care about this, I'll probably just put a timestamp in the video so you guys can skip ahead to when we actually start taking down the great one, because I'm sure some of you just came here for that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at literally one of the best trophies I've ever killed in the Hunter Call of the Wild, and definitely my new favorite. Okay, I gotta interject this real quick as I'm editing this video. I forgot to mention that I wasn't recording when I spotted the great one, so I had to use NVIDIA Replay to get the reaction, and because of that, my microphone is not, it doesn't have the filters on it. It's a little bit staticky because there's some issues with certain microphones and using NVIDIA Replay, so my mic sounds terrible in this clip. But to be honest, when I watched it back, it kind of added to the insane reaction that I had. So I guess it's not all bad. But anyway, let's get into the reaction here. And I was you know, talking. Oh, great one! Oh my gosh! Oh, it's a two-tone, big Don typical. Oh my gosh!
Let's go!
Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm recording now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to, hold on, I gotta hit F8. I gotta save the replay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is the most gorgeous moose I've ever seen in my life. Holy. Wow, that's the last thing I expected.
Your moose are weird.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Holy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I guess it's time to take this thing down, so I'm going to hop out of the call.
See ya. Good luck.
Later. I'll have to tell everybody they left right before I got a great one, so they suck, haha.
It's this chat, man. This is your third great one in this chat.
This is literally the third great one that I've got while hanging out in here with you and Nathan and Brobra and Jebba, and then literally right after Jebba, Nathan, and Brobra leave to go play the angler. Boom! Great one moose right there. That is insane. Well, guys, I think it's time that we take this beauty down. This is easily the most excited I've been for a great one. I was not recording when I spotted it, but I did get the footage from NVIDIA Replay, so I'm gonna include that, though the quality's probably not gonna be great. There might be some crackling in the microphone, but I have to get the reaction in there, so let's get equipped with the proper gun to take this thing down. I want to use something we haven't used. I think a lot of people wanted me to use the 44 Magnum last time that we were talking about it, so let's pop out the 44 Magnum and get ready to take this thing down. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Let's get ready to take this beast down. We got the 44 Magnum ready to go, and we're about to take down literally like one of my dream great ones. I really wanted either the two-tone or the fabled birch and the typical rack, but unfortunately we couldn't get the typical rack on it, but I don't even care because this was my second most favorite rack, the giant non-typical. This moose is one of the most insane things I think I've ever seen in the Hunter Call of the Wild. One of my dream combinations, and we finally get to stock up on it and take it down with the 44 Magnum. And honestly, this could not have worked out better. I really did not think I would even have a video to post tomorrow, but it looks like we will now, because we've got a gorgeous great one, and oh my gosh, the tip-to-tip spread. And since I'm sure some of you will really be interested in this, we are currently 1,200 kills into this grind, and that's when he ended up spawning, which is definitely better than our last grind. Our last grind was 4,200 on Medved and then 300 on Revontuli. I mean, as a whole, Revontuli's been so much nicer to us with the Great One Moose than Medved was. We got one within 300 of switching to Rev, and now 1,200 kills later, we have another one right here. You guys have been joining me for the live streams. We've been doing a lot of moose grinding streams recently. I've kind of been focusing mainly on them, and it looks like it's paid off because that is exactly one of the combinations that I have wanted to get this whole time, and it's so surreal to finally be looking at a fabled two-tone with the giant non-typical, but the search for the typical rack still continues. We still got to get that rack because I want it more than anything, but the fact that we have our favorite fur type, or one of the two favorite fur types, with my second favorite rack is more than I could have asked for. This is just absolutely incredible. Look at that absolute beauty. He's finally giving us a good broadside look at him. The fabled two-tone is one of those furs that has really grown on me throughout time. I did not like it at first. I thought the transition between the black and white was just a little bit too abrupt, and I thought it should fade a little bit more. But if I'm being honest, it's grown on me so much, and now it is one of my favorite fur types that the Great One Moose can get. And this is just such a beautiful combination to see. I am absolutely blown away at the fact that we actually get to take down one of my favorite fur types as our second fabled fur great one ever. Now, unfortunately, the tent and the tripod are right next to it, and I really want to get some pictures, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. One of the downsides of running like such an efficient setup with claiming tents and everything is the fact that a lot of times it's right next to the tents, which really ruins some cool pictures you could get. I'm going to try and get close enough to where I can get those tents and tripods out of the picture and get a good view on this thing, because I definitely want to take some pictures before we kill it. Now, something that's unfortunate I just noticed is it is 16:04 now, which means it could start moving out of here at any time, which is obviously not ideal when you're trying to get a few pictures before taking it down, so I am going to try and be as quick as I can with this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the tent out of this picture, I don't think. The only way I could see that happening is maybe if we try to get it to go aggressive. I mean, I think we got to try and get it to go aggressive. We can always reset the time and come back here if it spooks off instead. I think we got to go for the attacking moose pictures. That's just going to be so nice if we can get that fabled two-tone to attack us. All right, let's get ready. We are going to run up on it and see if maybe we can get it to attack us. I would absolutely love it. Oh, it's going aggressive. It is. Oh my gosh, there's no way. That's two Great One Moose in a row where we got them to attack on the very first attempt. Oh my gosh, he ran away so quickly, but we did get one of the nicest pictures I think I've ever been able to get of an aggressive moose. That is absolutely insane. All right, well, I guess it's time to track him down. I think I want to take him away from the drink zone. That's what we did with our last one, And it honestly made it even more special to take it out in the woods instead of at a drink zone. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to track him down and take him down. Seeing that fabled two-tone disturb vegetation is pretty crazy. I'm glad that we have finally got to see that and seeing this massive track next to it. It's just so crazy. Knowing that I have one of my dream great ones on the map right now and that we're tracking it down, getting ready to take it down. I honestly I can't believe that this moment has finally come. Now we gotta go for that typical rack, and at this point, since we've got the fabled two-tone right here, I don't even care what fur type we get with our next great one. The only thing I'm after is that typical rack. I don't even care what fur type it comes with at this point. Oh my gosh, he's right there. I did not realize he was right in front of me. I guess this is his herd right here. What a gorgeous moose. I have been tracking him for quite a while, as you guys can probably tell by this. I really want to take him from his resting zone because I think that's where he's going. I don't know if they rest or feed after their drink time, but whatever zone that is, I really want to take him from it. I think that would just be incredible. So I'm hoping that he'll lead me there, and it kind of looks like he is. It kind of looks like he's going straight to his next zone. Oh my gosh, we did it. We found him. We found him in his eating zone. Oh my gosh. That is insane. We are going to get to take this thing from its feeding zone. I did not think I would ever get to say that I've taken a great one moose from a feeding zone, but we're about to be able to say that for the first time ever. Now we just got to sneak up on him and hope that this goes well. I have not practiced with the 44 Magnum at all recently, but I imagine the penetration is still as good as it used to be. It's always been a very solid handgun. It's definitely not a slouch in any way, so I have no doubt that it will get double lung here. It's just going to be a matter of getting the perfect angle and not spooking it off in the process, because we got a little bit of a hill in front of us, which is definitely going to make it tough. You know, the good part about tracking this great one for upwards of 35 minutes is that I've had plenty of time to kind of calm down my heart rate and get myself to be a bit more steady and not so shaky after the adrenaline. So we should be able to get a nice steady shot on this gorgeous moose right here. Oh my gosh, that is an absolutely beautiful sight. What an absolutely gorgeous moose. Seeing him up here is honestly so much better than taking him next to the water. There's just something about getting to see a gorgeous moose like this feeding that is just truly incredible. Let's get our dog to lay down so that he doesn't get in the way. And then we should be able to get close enough to take the shot. I'd love to get a picture, but I don't know how well we're going to be able to get one from here. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, here we go. This is going to be our moment. I think this will be perfect. That should be a dead moose. That right there should be a dead great one moose. And yes, he's going down. Let's go. The 44 kills him kind of slow, so that was making me scared, but it is going down. We did get into the lungs. That is amazing. There he is, laying right there. I mean, man, you could see that from a mile away. That giant rack just sticking up over the bushes and the grass. Wow, what a beauty. Oh my gosh. I have been waiting for this moment, guys. This is so cool. I'm not going to risk taking a picture because there has been times where having the camera out causes the game to crash, and I don't want to risk it with something like this. Rate 1, 263.93. Let's tax that bad boy immediately. Oh my gosh, that is the coolest great one that I have ever killed. This right here is everything that I ever would have wanted out of a great one. So beautiful. And just such a cool fur type and rack combination. Literally like one of my top 3 combinations that I wanted. And there's over 20 combinations these great one moose can have. And this was one of my top 3 combinations, and we got it. That is incredible. What a gorgeous moose that is. And there he is in the lodge. That is just such a beautiful sight. You know, I loved this moose when we got him, but nothing is going to compare to this until we manage to get a typical rack with either the birch or the two-tone. That is beautiful. That is just such an awesome moose to have across from this guy that we got a couple weeks ago. 1,200 kills later, and we bagged literally one of my dream trophies in the Hunter Call of the Wild. It's been a really crazy experience getting these two in the last couple weeks, and I'm very, very excited for what we're going to get in the future, because as always, we're going to continue the grind until we get the rack that we want. We're going to continue the bear grind as well, and honestly, having this guy pop up at the most unexpected time kind of makes me want to go back to the bear grind just to see if we can get a Great One Bear to pop up at the most unexpected time as well. But thank you guys so much for sharing this moment with me. This really has been something. This was the last thing I expected to see tonight. This was a night where I was just kind of relaxing, just chatting and playing Call of the Wild, getting a little bit of the moose grinding going, and then he showed up at literally the time I expected him the least. And that's usually how Call of the Wild works with things like this. In my 3 years of doing Call of the Wild videos, a lot of you have come to know me for having excited and genuine reactions to the great ones and other trophies that we encounter. But what happens when it's midnight and both my wife and daughter are sleeping? Well, I can't yell and get incredibly excited like I normally would, and I'm not going to fake a reaction the next day either. So that means that we have to get a little bit creative, which is why for this video, we will be trying something new. Welcome to a short movie of us watching, admiring, and eventually taking down this beautiful Great One moose. It started off as a pretty average night of shooting moose. A lot of level 3s, a lot of level 4s, but no level 5s or even one that had a chance of being diamond. So with nothing of note all night, the last thing I expected was to find a Great One moose. Especially one like this with such an impressive rack that I had always wanted to have. With Call of the Wild having so many trophies to chase, it can be very easy to get caught up in the moment and take your shot immediately. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, but sometimes it can be nice to take a moment to just observe these beautiful trophies before taking them out. Big thank you to Mel's Gaming for reminding me of that with her look at the Great One fallow deer and how it lives out its day. It was at about this time that the Great One moose decided to trot off for its feeding zone, and unfortunately at that point, I lost its trail and could never locate the feeding zone. So on that note, I think it's about time that we go find this guy once again and finally take him down. And there he is, the Great One moose, with the typical rack and the fabled ashen fur type. This is honestly a combo that I never thought would look so good in game. It's one of my favorite racks for them. In fact, it is my favorite rack, but the fabled ashen has never been a top fur for me. After seeing it like this though, with the typical rack, I have to say, it's a lot better like this than I expected it to be, and I'm very happy to be about to take this guy down. Now, the only problem we face is how are we going to get over there without spooking him? We've got a very long trek ahead of us, having to loop all the way around here and sneaking up behind him to take him down with the bow. At this point in our stalk, we are about 100 meters away from this beautiful fabled ashen moose. We're going to continue crawling up and hope that we can get a nice spot in one of these bushes to look at him for a little bit before we take him down. There's a lot of stuff to factor in when sneaking up close to an animal. What direction is the wind? What direction is the animal facing? What type of vegetation are you going to be walking over? All of these can affect how close you can get to the animal. Another thing that affects greatly is the bushes that you hide in along the way, which is what we're going to be doing. Right here, we're completely hidden, so we're going to be trying to bounce between all of these little trees like this. It's definitely going to greatly help in getting close to this guy. And he's already facing away from us. The wind is in our face. This should not be a problem at all to get close to him. At this point, we should be about on top of this moose. Let's go ahead and stand up in this bush so we don't spook anything off. And there he is, right there. 10 fabled, 605 to 700 kgs, 253 to 275 estimate. That is a beauty. We are currently fully hidden in this bush right here, so this will give us an opportunity to stand up a little bit and take a look at this guy a little bit better. You know, there's a lot of fine details that we miss when we just take these animals immediately, and kind of slowing down to look at this guy has shown me that there was definitely some things about the fabled Ashen that I didn't realize at first. The biggest one being that scar on its shoulder. I thought it was a scar originally, but it actually seems to be part of its fur. It's just a little bit of discolored fur that's in the shape of what appears to be 4 lines that cross each other. And it really does kind of look like stitching or like the threads on a football. And that's something I never really took the time to look at until right now. This is honestly such an incredible experience to be this close to this animal and get a really nice look at him in his natural habitat. And I cannot wait to take this guy down, giving us the perfect shot. We're going to make sure that we're lined up. Got to double check the distance to make sure we don't mess him up, because that would be the worst case scenario. He is 28 away. We could try to get a little bit closer, and I think we will. I don't want to risk spooking him, so we are going to have to be very careful here and not get too close, but I don't want to take any risks in terms of making a shot that's way too long for the 0 distance. He's not alerted, so we can afford to get a little bit closer. None of them are facing us, so they shouldn't see us moving. As long as we're quiet, we should be okay. And now we are fully invisible in this bush, so that's going to help us out a lot as well. He is now about 22 away. This should be a perfect opportunity to take him down. We're going to aim low in the lung and try to get him before he goes alert. That right there should be a vital hit on that beautiful moose. That is incredible. And of course, we're being attacked by one of the females now. I can't believe that we have finally done it. We finally have a typical rat Great One moose down on the ground and about to go into our lodge. This guy's even more impressive in person than I expected it to be, and I already knew that it was going to be my favorite even without even having one. And it just doesn't disappoint. This is truly incredible right here. I can't even begin to form words that explain how excited I am to finally have one of these. That is absolutely incredible. Oh my gosh. This is like one of the nicest Great One moose we could have possibly got, and I am so excited to finally get this guy in the lodge. Man, just look at this absolute beast of a moose. One of the coolest Great One moose I've been able to take down. And honestly, I really feel like this particular combo fits really well. If you take a look at the head, it is a little bit lighter than the rest of the moose, and these antlers happen to be one of the lightest ones you could possibly get on a Great One moose, so I think it does fit very, very well. And this guy is going to look incredible in the lodge. Thank you all so much for watching this video. This really has been an experience unlike any other. I had never really thought of doing a video like this before with a Great One, but with the fact that I couldn't get an actual reaction to this guy, I figured the best way to salvage this into a really interesting video would be to make it in kind of a movie format. Obviously, this is the first time I've tried something like this, so it's probably not going to be the highest quality movie-style video that you could possibly find, but I hope that you guys still enjoyed it, and obviously, if you did, leave a comment down below and let me know that you did enjoy it, so I know that you want to see more of this type of stuff in the future. Leave a like if you haven't already, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, as we do stuff like this all the time. Not necessarily the movie format stuff, but Call of the Wild hunts for Great Ones and things like that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here for one of the coolest Great One moose we have ever been able to acquire. I will see you all in the next one. Peace. After over 6,000 hours playing the Hunter Call of the Wild over the course of the past few years, you would think that I've seen everything by now. But with so many possibilities in the Hunter Call of the Wild, we still to this day see incredible trophies that are completely different from anything that I've seen before. And that was exactly the case for this Great One moose. This is the first time that we have seen a 50-50 rack, as well as it being the first time that we have got the Fabled Oak fur type. People ask me often how I don't get tired of Great One grinding after over 80,000 kills amongst all 49 of our Great One grinds. And this is the exact reason why. The fact that even after 49 Great Ones, I still don't even have half of the possibilities among all 5 different Great One species. Now, with all of that being said, if you appreciate the amount of work that goes into these grinds, consider subscribing as well as leaving a comment or like. Between recording, streaming, and editing our hunts and grinds, this channel takes up the majority of my day. And it's all because of your support for me and the channel that I get to do this. So thank you all once again, and let's get into the hunt for this incredible Great One moose that showed up during one of the recent live streams. Link to the original stream in the description as always. What's the kill count? 351 for this grind. Oh, Great One! Yes! Woohoo! Let's go! Oh! Look at him! Oh my gosh! It's a 50-50 rack! Yes! It's a 50-50! 50-50 Fabled Oak! 50-50 Fabled Oak! Oh my gosh! Holy crap! 50-50 Fabled Oak! No way, guys! That's a 50-50 Fabled Oak! That is like the... Oh my gosh! And what did I say, man? I've said this a couple times. Every 50-50 rack I've seen has been Fabled Oak. I'm really starting to think that's not a coincidence. I think most of them do show up as Fabled Oak. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. It's so freaking beautiful. Holy. Holy crap. That's insane. What are we going to kill him with? I mean, first we got to get some nice pictures of him. I want to get close and get some pictures. But we got to get ourselves a cool gun to take him with. Take it with the 4570. That's a... I'm sorry, Zachy. I'm going to take it with the 4570. That actually is a good idea. I like that. I haven't took a lot of them with the 4570. Ooh, I kind of like that. I like that right there. That is such a wild-looking moose. Holy crap, man. Holy. I'm gonna try and get some really good footage of this guy. He is so pretty. It's very interesting because it almost looks like... I don't know, it almost looks like a type of piebald with how patchy it is. You got white patches, you got orange patches, you got the brown patches, and then you got little brown specks. It almost looks like a weird colored piebald. They're so cool. And it's pretty insane to think that this is my second to last in terms of the fur types. Like, I rank this one number 5 of 6. It's not been my favorite, but even being a 5 of 6, it's still gorgeous. Just shows how incredible the moose are. Even the worst looking one looks amazing. Where are they? Oh, it's about to be 16. No. Okay, we're gonna do something. Let's try to get some pics of him. I think I should be able to run up to him. He's aggressive! Yes! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Worth it! Worth it! Worth it for the pictures! Ow! Oh my gosh! Worth it! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! No way that just happened. Oh my gosh. No. Oh gosh. Choking from the shock. Holy. Also, this is the only time this is like the only time we'll get to see this. There's a level 1 next to a great one. The lowest and highest possible in the game. Isn't that just such a cool side-by-side? The craziest great one we've seen yet, I think. In terms of rarity-wise, like, 50-50 rack is definitely the rarest thing to get for the great one moose. I'm gonna try and go over here to the foliage over here. It's a good thing they're not facing me. Otherwise, this would be a bit more of a problem. Get the dog to lay down. The dogs don't actually spook them, but I guess for possibility of it getting in front of my shot, I probably should have it lay down. Let me step out of the cover. See if I can spook just her. Oh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, he noticed too. Okay, I can't do that. Never mind. I thought I could spook her and not him. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Back to cover we go. Bro, really? Bro, really? You gonna do this? You gonna do this to me? You! Stupid moose! Oh my gosh. She ruined everything! Oh, I could have had such insane close-ups of him if you would have just not attacked me. That's annoying. And you know what else is cool? I didn't realize this until now, but the rack matches the fur perfectly. Look at that. You got the light-colored typical rack with kind of like the whitish tan on the legs and the head. And then you've got the darker non-typical antler that matches like the rest of the fur. Like, it's so cool. This is like a crazy, amazing combo to get. What do you think it will score? To be honest, I have no clue. I haven't seen a lot of people kill 50-50 moose. And I don't think I paid attention to the scores, but with what we're seeing there on the estimate, I'm going to say 226. I think it'll be high on the estimate. That wind is... Okay, I can't shift up into the trees too much because that wind is not going to cooperate. We're hidden here. Man, hopefully we're hidden at this tree in front, because if we are, we can get some really good footage of him. Dude, the blue eyes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that close-up footage I want. They're spooking too easy. They're spooking too easy, man. He didn't even look like he was going to spook. Like, he didn't give us a warning call or tilt his head like they usually do when they're alert. Man. All right, it's time to kill him. I'm not going to waste any more time. All right, we're at about 103 away. This should be good right here. Let's make sure we got the proper bullets in there. Top point flat nose. That is the correct ones. Let's get him. Gonna wait for him to put his head down and then lift it back up so I know for a fact he's fresh off of the drinking animation. Think that was good. Yep, it's good. Oh, 4570 scares me, man. It scares me so much because it looks like you messed up, but the 4570 just kills it slow. What an interesting spot for him to go down. That's gonna make... Oh, that could be a cool screenshot. Do I risk it for the screenshot? That is so pretty. And there it is, 225. Fabled Oak Great One Moose with the 50-50 rack. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty that is, man. That is so good. That just might be... It might be one of my favorites we've ever got. I might like this more than our last one. I don't think I like it more than the two-tone, but... Like, our two-tone big rack was just beautiful. And yeah, let's update the Great One counter to 49. We're one off of getting 50 Great Ones. And this right here is our 7th moose overall. Holy, man. Holy. That is such a pretty Great One. Let's check the true score. It's going to be pretty wacky. The difference is, yeah, 27 times on that side, 11 on the other. With the palm is 10 on one side and 26 on the other. This is the higher scoring one in palm size. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why the moose score is so weird, because palm size is not large on most of the Great One moose racks. Palm size gets factored into a lot of the scoring. And so does overall spread and like number of tines and stuff like that. Well, number of tines honestly isn't as big of a chunk. Palm length is the big one, so the length of the palm. Palm width and length really goes into the scoring. Wait, the summed number of times on both antlers subtracted by their difference. So, whoa! So being uneven actually hurts your score. Whoa, 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 it hurts your score. The summed number of tines on both antlers subtracted by their difference. So yeah, it hurts your score if you get a 50-50 rack. That's why they score so low. Is because it's actually subtracting points for there being a different number of tines. So weird. I don't like the moose scoring system, but man, they look beautiful. They look so good. Well, with us finally having killed the rarest Great One moose that we have ever seen, we've now got him in our lodge, and man, he just looks absolutely stunning. Let's take a close-up look at the details on this beautiful moose, because it's honestly kind of crazy just how well this matches. I have seen a lot of people point out, obviously, the different color in the antlers and say that it doesn't look very good, but the more that I look at it, the more I think it actually fits the fabled oak quite well, because you see this antler has a darker, like, kind of brownish color, and the fabled oak fur type has that darker brownish color throughout its body. And then you look at the typical antler that is a lot more light colored, and there's lighter color patches on this moose as well. So I do feel like this is actually a really good combo, and I feel like it matches really, really well. I'd love to see what a two-tone 50-50 looks like, but so far I've only seen fabled oaks and then like maybe one fabled speckled or something like that has the 50-50 rack. It seems like it mainly goes on fabled oaks. And I wonder if that was done on purpose by the developers, or if it's just a coincidence that we seem to see a lot more fabled oak 50-50s than any other 50-50 rack. If you guys have seen any other fur types that have this weird 50-50 rack on them, be sure to leave it in the comments down below, because I would really be interested to know like how rare it is to actually get this rack on a different fur type. I've heard people say it's possible, and I'm pretty sure I've seen one picture, but other than that, it's primarily been fabled oaks with this particular rack combo. If you play the hunter call of the wild, chances are that you have heard of the Great One. For some, it's a trophy you dream of getting, and for others, it's something that you have seen more than once. But something that is universal is how exciting it is to see that 10 fabled pop up when you spot your Great One for the first time. No matter how many times that you have seen it, you never get tired of the adrenaline rush that follows. But sometimes you think of crazy things that you can do to take it to the next level. Welcome to a very special video where we take down a Great One moose and a Great One whitetail in consecutive order on the exact same map. The way that we did this is actually very simple. I have grinded for countless Great One whitetail on Layton Lakes, and I have also grinded for multiple Great One moose on the same map. So once we got a Great One moose to spawn, we simply left it alive, took down our tents and blinds that we were using for the moose, and set them up for whitetail. And a couple days later, we got a whitetail Great One to spawn as well. This video was originally intended to be episode 3 of our 7-day grind series, where I hunt for a specific Great One for 7 days and show you the results all in one video. But when this moose spawned on day 2 of grinding, I knew I had to take advantage of the remaining 5 days and try something crazy. Also, I have to mention that this video was more of a 5-day grind video instead of a 7-day grind video, because we had such ridiculous luck with both the whitetail and the moose. So now that all of that is out of the way, let's start at day 1 and walk you through everything that happened along this journey of getting 2 different species of Great One on the map at the exact same time. Well, you guys voted, and it's time for the next 7-day video to be on moose. We're going to be grinding moose for 7 days and showcasing everything that we managed to get during this week, and giving you the timestamps and dates of when we end up getting them, how many kills we were at, and everything in between. To take you guys on this journey with me along the way, and that is the first moose that we have killed. That makes kill number 125 in the current grind that we are in. It is 5:33 p.m. on October 18th of 2023. Now, the question that I have is, will we continue this insane luck with our Layton Lake and moose grind? The first 2 grinds both took less than 500 kills each, and I'm really hoping that this third grind on Layton can produce the same type of results. If we continue going at the current pacing that we've been going at during this grind, then we may be able to actually get a great one for one of these 7-day videos. We've done 2 different weeks now. We did fallow deer for a week, and then we did black bear for a week. Killed like 1,000 plus on both of them. Well, the bear we didn't quite get to 1,000. I think we killed like 700 bears. But we killed over 1,000 fallow. In fact, I think we killed way more than 1,000 fallow now that I think of it. But we didn't get a great one in either of those videos. We finally got our fallow a little bit after that. I think it was 2 or 3 days after we finished recording that video. But we didn't get it during the video. So I'm hoping that this time around we can actually manage to get a great one while recording for these 7-day videos. And again, I still don't have a name for this series. If I have a name by the time that I upload this, I'll put it on screen right now. But as of now, I'm still trying to figure out a name that fits for this series. I really feel like 7-day grinds is what I've got right now, but let me know if you guys have a better name for it in the comments down below. And that is a gold 206 moose. We're off to a decent start, getting a couple of 4s. Oh my gosh, that is the smallest 2 I have seen in a long time. Well, I can't shoot that. That would just... No, I can't shoot that. That's too small of a 2. I think we're going to leave that thing. Now, this is a herd management grind, but it's nowhere near being as insane as any of our other grinds in terms of how managed it is. We're getting a diamond like every 30 to 50 kills, which is nothing compared to what we're getting on fallow deer or red deer or even the bears, to be honest. So it's hard to say how many diamonds we'll have to show in this grind, but we're going to try and get as many as we can. So that right there is a really nice looking level 4. Let's sneak a shot in there if we can. And that was not the hard shot I was hoping for. You know, that's probably the thing I like about the moose the least is the fact that if you miss a hard shot, they die super slow. You know what? We're going to try tossing the 338 into this loadout. And just see if we like using both the 300 and then the 338 as our backup rifle for in case we miss the first shot. And by miss the first shot, I of course mean if we miss the hard shot with the 300, we'll switch to the 338 and see how that does on taking them down. Because I feel like the follow-up shots with the 300, even if I hit vitals, it really doesn't kill them that quickly. As long as you're hitting lung, you pretty much have to hit heart or else they just die so slow. Honestly, we either need a faster firing 338 or 300, or we need a bigger rifle like a 375 to take down these moose, because it's rough without something crazy like that. Okay, so I just realized I think we have an extra level 2 here. So we can actually leave that zone, which means we can pack up these tents and take them to another area. Ooh, there we go. That is our first level 5 since we started this video. Holy crap. Okay, so it is now 6:10 p.m. on October 18th. We're at 151 kills. This is not long after starting this video up. We got a whole lot of hunting in front of us, but I'm glad that we got a big diamond early. That's definitely big rack, so hopefully this guy will be 300 plus. And that's going to be the hard shot right there. Let's see how big this guy is. Yeah, that is definitely big rack as we thought. Let's see if this guy will be a 300 plus. I think he's got a chance. It's a 300.50. Let's go. Not as big as I was hoping for. I was really hoping for a 302 because that is like the epitome of the best moose diamond that you could get. So it's not a 302, but it is a 300 plus, which is still really, really good. So we're off to a fantastic start with a max weight diamond moose. And considering we're not nearly as heavily managed on this grind as we are on a lot of the other grinds, that's pretty nice to get a max weight one. Well, that's a level 5. That's not a good rack for a level 5, though. Oh, man, I don't think that's gonna make it. I don't think it will. Just in case it does and it makes it to this video, this is 157 kills into the grind. It's currently 6:19 p.m. on October 18th of 2023. Hopefully this will be our second diamond of this video. We can hope at least. We're probably going to put a lot of these diamonds in the video since I don't get as many diamond moose as I do all the other species that we've been doing for this series. So we might actually put a good bit of the diamonds in here. Fortunately, we're putting those shots in there too because they came right after the diamond. Ugh, that was bad. Okay, so I seriously want to know who told this guy he could become a level 5. He does not look like he's going to be anywhere close to diamond. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misjudging him a little bit too early. Let's see. Man, I almost did misjudge him. That was really close. I guess I was wrong. I guess this is the version of this rack that actually scores pretty good. I wonder what does it. Maybe the width of the palm? Oh, either way, he was super, super close. That's a big mail. Oh, please be a 5. Please be a 5. It looks huge. It's a 4 that has... That's a diamond, I think. Yeah, that's definitely the bigger version of that type of rack, I think. I think that's the one that can make it. We're about to find out, though. It's either the one that can make it, or it's going to be, like, just barely below, I think. Yeah, I think this is the one that can make it. Hey! He made it! Let's go! We broke the dry streak! We did it! We broke the dry streak of Diamond Moose. Man, that's the first diamond in over 100 kills. That's bad for herd management. Like, if we were not doing herd management, that'd be perfectly normal. But we're doing herd management and it took that long. That's rough. Alright, since this is probably going to go in the video for the 7-day moose grinding video, it is currently 3:17 p.m. on October 19th of 2023. We're at 246 kills in the grind. This is the first diamond since the last one, the last trophy that would be in this video. That's a 5. That's a disappointing looking 5, but it's a 5. You do not look like you're going to make it at all. Come on, little moose. Face me. Face me like a man. Dude, no. Why would you do that? Oh, there's no way. Oh, there's no way. Come on. Come on, dude. That one just knew that I was about to shoot. Yeah, we missed the heart. Okay. I know one of the no Browtine racks can make it. I don't know if it's this one though. Oh my gosh, it's this one. It actually made it. Oh, that shocked me. He actually made it. He doesn't even look like he should be a diamond. Look at those antlers. How is this diamond? I gotta know. How is this diamond? But some of those ones with the big brows are not diamond. Love to see it. This will probably go in the video, so it's currently 3:37 p.m. October 19th, 2023. This is kill number 266, and it is the 5th diamond of the grind. 3rd that will be in this video. Ooh, there's a 5. That's a guaranteed diamond. First level 5 of the day is a guaranteed diamond. Let's go. 217 away. I think we got this. And that's going to be a heart shot. Love to see it. How many drink zones do I have? Like 110, I think. 286. Hit bottom of the estimate. That's our first diamond of the day, though. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Also, for the video that this is going to go in, we are 291 kills into the grind. It's 2:37 p.m. on October 20th of 2023. This will probably be like the 3rd or 4th one in the video, I think. I don't watch soccer fishing forever. To be honest, I don't watch. Oh, yes! There it is! Holy crap! Oh, already? Dude, already? Oh my gosh, already! There's no way. Already. What? Dude, we're not even 300 kills in the grind. We're at 297. And there he is. Oh my gosh. It's a fabled oak spider rack. What is happening? Dude, the bad luck streak has definitely ended. It's definitely ended. This is the 3rd great one in a week. Let's go. We went almost a month without a great one. And now we've had 3 of 3 different species within a week of each other. Holy crap, man. Gosh, dude. You know what that means? It's time to get a whitetail great one on the map as well. Because I said I wanted to get a moose and a whitetail at the same time and then take them both. in one video. So I think that's what we got to do. I think we got to set up our whitetail. I think we got to set up our whitetail grind and get a whitetail on the map as well. What's my favorite map to hunt? Emerald Coast for sure. Fantastic map. Lots of amazing species. It's a really good looking map. Like, it's just got... Oh, dude, already! Yes! Yes! We did it! Oh my gosh! What? Let's go, guys! Let's go! Woo! Oh my gosh! 409 kills! Oh my gosh! Holy crap, it's a big rack! It's a big rack! Oh my gosh! I didn't think that would end that fast, man! Gosh, what am I gonna do for the rest of the 7-day grind video? This ended so quickly! And now that you guys have seen all of the moments leading up to the spawning of both of these great ones, it is time that we stock up on them and take them down in consecutive order. And I've decided to use the 44 lever action to take down these beasts. A couple of weeks ago, we got a Texas Heartshot on a diamond black bear. We had been attempting that for probably a week straight, where we're trying multiple different species and angles to get that perfect Texas Heartshot, and we even tried it on a great one fallow deer and sadly didn't quite get it. And considering whitetail and fallow deer are very similar in terms of how tough they are and how difficult they are to take down, I think we should be able to easily get enough penetration to hit vitals attempting a Texas Heartshot. So I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to try and Texas Heartshot this guy right here. We are almost lined up perfectly. We just need to move a little bit more to the right and hope that none of them spot us, because if one spots us, even if the others don't spook off, they're still going to start moving along towards the direction of the one that spooked. So it's very vital that we don't spook any of them, and the biggest problem right now is going to be this wind. It's blowing in this direction, so the more we move over, the more chances that they catch our wind and just absolutely book it out of here. Typically, as long as the animals are facing away from you, you can slow crawl pretty far up close to them, provided you're using cover along the way as well and have all the perks that reduce the amount of noise that you make, and also the ones that reduce the amount of visibility you have in bushes. Like right now, you can see we are completely hidden, and that's what that little icon down there means. So we're in a good spot. It's just a matter of, can we get to where we can actually see him without the wind becoming an issue? I got a feeling that they've started to notice that we're here, which is not good for us. I need to find a place to hide us as quick as possible. And none of this is hiding us fully. That is the worst case scenario possible. Oh my gosh. We moved a little bit too far, actually. Let's see, does this hide us? Please tell us we get hidden somewhere in this area. Okay. Here we go. Here is the attempt. Now, the toughest thing is going to be getting the perfect angle to where it goes into the heart and not just the lungs. I think we did it. I think we did it. Oh, fingers crossed that that was a Texas Heartshot and not just a liver or lung shot. I think it was good. No! We missed the Texas Heartshot. Just barely. Man, if I would have just aimed a little bit lower, we would have got it. Because aside from being slightly high, that was pretty much perfect. Either way, though, that is great one. Number 1 of 2 going down, and you guys know what that means. It is time to take down the Great One Moose. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this 44 lever does against a moose, as I've never shot one with it. But that is such an insane whitetail. 634 is about average for this rack, so it's not super high scoring or super low scoring for this particular rack shape. But it's still an awesome thing to see. Anytime you get a great one, it doesn't matter what it is a crazy moment. And there is the second great one that we're going to be taking down. A beautiful fabled oak spider rack moose. This is going to be interesting to see how this 44 right here can do against a big moose like him. The other thing that's going to be very interesting is the journey that we have to take around the water just to get close to him. Now, we've had one of our other great ones off of latent spawn in this zone, and it took a long time to get up close enough without spooking him to where I could actually get a shot on him. So I am not looking forward to the trek that we're about to have to go through. We should be getting very, very close at this point. This is approximately the area that he was in. He could be a little bit further down, but we're definitely within 120 meters of this moose, which means we got to belly crawl the rest of the way. We got to make sure that we're using our cover as much as possible and making sure that if we hear any of the moose alerting us using warning calls or something like that, that we stop moving and try to get cover immediately. Luckily, bushes like this are hiding us so far if we get in the right spot. Yeah, like right there we're hidden, so hopefully this will not be as difficult of a stalk as I'm expecting it to be. Okay, I'm starting to see their tracks, which means we're probably really, really close. I'm afraid to get up right now, though, because I'm not in cover at the moment. Let's get hidden. And then we should be able to get up and... Okay. I'm glad I waited till we were in cover, because they are a lot closer than I initially expected. But where is... There he is. There he is, right there. There is our great one. He is insanely close. Okay, we gotta be really, really careful that we don't mess this shot up. We could easily spook him by moving around too much. Let's get the dog to lay down as well so that it doesn't get in front of us when we shoot. We're still hidden right now. I'm gonna try and get to the front of this bush right here since we're still being hidden. I think this is going to be the perfect shot to take him from. Alright, we're still hidden. Right there. The problem is he's facing away from us. I think what I'm going to have to do... This may seem stupid. We're going to move around a bit. Got the attention of this guy, but this guy's only attentive. And I also don't want to make this guy attack us, so that's another problem we got to worry about. Gosh, this is such a nerve-wracking hill to go for. Here he goes, here he goes. Okay. He's coming towards us now. We got him. Oh my gosh, we got the heart shot. We pulled off the heart shot. That female is trying to attack us now, which is not good. Let's get in the water where she can't reach us. And see if shooting in the air will get rid of her. Okay. She's gone. Holy crap, that was insanity. Okay, that was a lot more nerve-wracking than that whitetail kill was. And I mean, that whitetail kill was a Texas heart shot attempt, which you'd think would be more exhilarating, but... That was crazy, getting that close to this guy. Almost having him spook off and then getting attacked by the female. Wow. What a beautiful Great One Moose. This is a really underrated combo, I gotta say. I don't see many people talking about the fabled oak spider rack, but when you really look at this thing in the claim screen and up close like we just did, this is a stunning moose. This is an absolutely stunning moose, and I think he's a little bit wonky as well. Let's take a look at this. So it looks like he's got same number of tines, but he is a little bit different on the width of palm, and also the big one, the palm length is a little bit different. That's why we've got a little bit of a difference here in the height of the antlers. That is a really, really cool moose. And now for the moment that we have all been waiting for. It is time to take a look at the codex and see back-to-back great ones. So let's go ahead and do it. And just like that, we have back-to-back great ones One of them being a whitetail, one of them being a moose, shot literally 12 minutes apart. In the past, we have shot multiple great one whitetail in consecutive order. We've stacked, I think, clear up to 4 of them over the course of a couple of weeks. But I've never done 2 different species before because I've never had 2 grinds going at once. But with Layton Lakes, the fact that we did so many whitetail grinds and then moved to moose grinding and did a few moose grinds, we had both of them ready to go. All I had to do was take down the tents and tripods and set them up for a different species. At this point, we now have a good variety of great one moose to look at in our lodge, with this guy definitely being our rarest one, the Fabled Oak 50/50 rack, and this one right here definitely being my favorite one that we have ever killed, the two-tone big rack. However, this guy is definitely going to be towards the higher end of my favorite great one moose that we have killed, with ones like this guy and that one being kind of a little bit further down, but still looking phenomenal. And of course, the common fur type ones from before they made the Fabled Furs guaranteed being kind of at the bottom of the list because they just didn't look that crazy back when they had common furs. But what does look crazy is the current Great One Moose, where you are guaranteed to get these Fabled Furs with all these amazing racks. And I just can't believe that we managed to get this one so quickly. The Layton Lakes Moose grind has been so ridiculous, so much better than our Revon Thule grinds and our Medved grinds. It is just insane to see how much success we have had on Layton Lakes. It's just my favorite map for Great One grinding. It really is. For both moose and for whitetail as well. We have had so many whitetail grinds on Layton Lakes. We've got over 37,000 whitetail kills in total, with the majority of those being from Layton Lakes. It's just been a phenomenal map for me to grind, and I've enjoyed every single moment of it. And I hope you have enjoyed every single moment watching these trophies get taken down throughout the years here on the channel. It's crazy to think that we have been grinding for great ones for over 3 years at this point, with us taking it a bit more seriously over the last year and a half. Thank you all so much for being a part of a massive milestone here on the channel of taking 2 different great ones of 2 different species down on the same map in consecutive order. That is something I didn't ever think that we would achieve, and we managed to do it today and throughout the last week. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing as well as leaving a comment down below letting me know which of these 2 great ones is your favorite. Is it the moose or is it the whitetail? Leave a comment down below, and if you made it this far in the video, also leave a comment saying I made it, and I will try to respond to as many of the comments as I can. Layton Lakes might be one of the coolest places to see a great one moose. Throughout my 3.5 years and approximately 96,950 kills grinding for great ones of all types on many different maps, there are few things more incredible to see than a great one moose on Layton Lakes. Something about it just feels right, and I never get tired of seeing it. People ask me how I can still be interested in great ones after having hunted them so much over the past few years, and I mean, just look at this guy. Come on. Are you telling me that you would get tired of moments like this? Welcome to another episode of the 7-Day Grind series, where we hunted moose for 7 days straight and ended with one of the prettiest great one moose that I have killed to this day. Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and as you can tell by the music that's not normally in these videos in the background, we're currently live, and I forgot to record an intro to this video, so you guys are seeing it as it's happening. We've killed 30 moose as of now at the beginning of this 7-day Great One grind. We started at around 2 p.m. on January 4th of 2024. So let's see what we can get over the next 7 days. Hopefully we'll get something good. But if we don't, then you guys will still see everything that we do get. They're going to be looking for a lot of zones. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, buddy. Where's he going? Where's that 5 going? He must be going to this zone.
A few moments later.
There he is. Okay, so this is his zone. Oh yeah, this one has a good chance of making it, actually. Look at that estimate. 272 minimum. That has a much better chance of making it than the other one. It could still troll, but I have faith that it won't. I believe. Ooh. That was a sick little double kill. Oh, yeah, that's going to make it. That's going to be like 2... Yeah, I think you might be right, Robert. I think 282. 280.18. Let's go. Second diamond of the grind. This will probably go into the Great One 7-day Great One grind video because this is the second diamond that we've got in the grind, but first one since I recorded the intro. So it is January 4th, 2024 at 4 p.m. when we got this guy right here with 63 kills into the grind. This is the second diamond. That's a big... Ooh, whoa, that 4 has a really good chance of making diamond. Hold up. Whoa, that thing's got a good chance of making diamond, guys. You guys think it's going to make it? 273 minimum estimate. I think it could. He's not in a good spot, though. I got to get him to move somehow. I think he's going to make it. I think he'll make it, guys. That looks like a diamond to me. Are you a diamond, little feller? It's a diamond. 279. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We got another diamond. I like these diamonds that have these like smaller brows like this. They're a little bit more difficult to get than the ones with bigger brows. We're now 93 kills in. It's January 4th, 2024 at 4:32 p.m. for the 7-day video this will go in. Ooh! Let's go! There's a piebald. Piebald moose. Let's go. 113 kills into the grind. Our first rare has arrived. There we go. 113 kills is actually pretty quick. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. What do you guys think? Should we just shoot it with the 300 or should we stock up on it and kill it with something else? What do you think? Should we stock up on it and kill it with like the 454 or something? Lift your head up, buddy. And he's going down. A beautiful piebald moose. First rare of the grind. Love to see it. Rock Chalk, what's up, dude? 199. It's a gold. It's a gold level 3. You love to see it. You love to see it, man. That's our second 5. I don't know if that's going to make it, though. Maybe. I think that's the surprising one. I think this is the one that makes it, but doesn't look like it should. I think that might be the one that is a surprising diamond. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this one's got a better chance than the last one, I think. It's a diamond. 275. Let's go. Diamond number 5 of the grind. So, for the video that this is going to go into, it is currently 8:24 p.m. on January 5th of 2024. This is our 5th diamond of the grind, 151 kills into it. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, day 2 of this 7-day grind video. And also, for this clip right here, I didn't hit replay in time. I didn't save the replay in time, so I didn't get my reaction. So, you're just gonna have to see without the reaction to this beautiful, beautiful albino. I told you late streams equal good luck. You're probably right, Michaela. You're probably right. Gold albino. Yeah, that thing's going to be a gold easy. That thing's definitely a gold. This is perfect. Okay. This is intro material right here. Let's go. Dude, this is such a cool moment. Being able to stock up on this guy like this and getting some crazy up-close footage, man. I love doing stuff like this. Like, this is one of the things that really keeps me loving this game so much is moments like this. Stocking up on a giant albino moose. Getting as close as we can and just watching him. So awesome, man. Here we go. Lift your head up. Ah! Did we get vitals? Yes, we got vitals. Okay. Yeah. Bug out. Bug out. Come on. Get through your bugginess. That's amazing. 208. It is top of estimate. Oh my gosh. Wait, do albino moose really score top of estimate? So they're kind of like a piebald whitetail where those ones score top of estimate. How gorgeous is that, bro? That is awesome. That is absolutely amazing. So for the video, this is January 5th of 2024 at 8:38 p.m. We're 151 kills into the grind with 5 diamonds and now 2 rares. Because I've got this. Oh, that's a 5. Oh, dude, this is the cool rack. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite racks for moose, and it's really rare. That is an awesome looking moose. This is one of the coolest diamond racks ever. Because it doesn't look like it could be a diamond. Like, it looks so small. But it's so cool, man. There's this little feller. These score 280s if I'm not mistaken. 285. I love this rack, man. It's so cool. It's so different. And for the 7-day grind video that this is going to go into, it is currently January 7th of 2024 at 2:32 p.m. We've killed 220 moose, and this is diamond number 7. Like, go over with some of you moderators. Like some of the... Ooh, that's a 5. That's a big boy 5. Guaranteed diamond. But I'm going to have to, at some point, go over all the different stuff you can do on Twitch since we haven't been on here in a while. There you go. Got him. Dude, we're getting big boy 5s everywhere. I'm loving it. Another big rack. I know, right? We got another big rack here. Is this our 301 plus? Is this going to be our 301? 301! Let's go! Dude, that's awesome. I think I've only killed one 301 before. Holy. So, this one was killed on January 7th, 2024. 4:41 p.m. at 255 kills, with this being our 8th diamond. Another 2 5s! What? Oh my gosh! What's happening, man? My moose have never been this good. This is crazy. Like, I haven't herd managed them any more than the last 3 grinds. The only thing I've done different is I shot one of the ones I was stacking over here and added that to the grind. Oh my gosh. I got a feeling that something big's about to happen. Are we going to get a great one today? It feels like the map's heating up for something crazy, you know? Holy crap, man. 2 diamonds in 1 zone. Oh, I trolled. Oh, that's nasty, man. That's nasty. Oh, this is gonna troll. That's a 50-50. Oh my gosh, it made it. That's... Dude, that's huge. What? 288 for that? Oh my gosh. So because this will go in the 7-day grind video, it's January 7th, 2024 at 5:07 p.m. We're on one of the most ridiculous streaks we've ever had for moose. This has been so many level 5s so fast. Not all of them will be in the video because some of them were trolls, but this has been crazy. What were they? Oh, man. I got so excited that it could be a super rare. I saw the, like, white out of the corner of my eye. Like, if I'll unhighlight it. Look at that. You guys can see that white right there. Like, it's very noticeable. And my first thought was, with the amount of 5s we've got, please be a 5. It's not a 5, but that's a good-looking 3. It's not a bad 3. This is our 3rd rare of the grind. Dude, 3 rares and 300 kills is crazy. This is kill 300 right here. That's kill 300 right there. Looks like a cow almost. Yeah, they have a cool pattern. What is this guy going to score? Will it be gold? Ah, silver. It was almost a gold. So for the 7-day grind video this is going to go into, it's January 7th of 2024 at 5:39 p.m. This is rare number 3 of the grind at 300 kills. Another one. What? Dude, a piebald respawned as a piebald. I've never had that happen either. This moose grind is a first for so many different things. What's happening? Another piebald? It's a 3 again, but it looks a little bit different than the last one. Like it's more tight on the back. That sounded weird. All right. Let's go. Piebald respawn as a piebald. That is a first for me. I've never had a rare respawn as a rare, ever. That's the first time in like 7,000 hours of playing this game between all my accounts. Alright, let's claim this guy now. $179.99. That sounds like a price tag. This is the price tag bowl. That's crazy. So we got this one, January 7th, 2024 at 5:49 p.m. for the 7-day grind video that this is going into. Gotta read it off. Wow, that's an awesome looking one. Look how cool he is. I like this one a lot, man. That is so good looking. Look at how, like, angled these are. I don't know how he does it, man. What the? Holy. That dude looked way bigger than he actually was. Whoa. Dude. That thing looks massive. Is he just extra wide? Oh my gosh, I've never seen a diamond look this massive from the front. Watch him troll. Watch this be a troll. Look at him. Holy crap, why does he look so big? That dude's really wide. Look at the spread. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get a shot into this guy. That thing is just insane looking. I don't know why he looks so huge. It's got to be the spread. He looks really, really wide to me. Beautiful. All right, let's see. 277. I'm actually going to tax that because that is huge looking. Like, this thing looks so much bigger than a lot of the diamonds that I've killed that have these big paddles like that. Like, this thing is just insane. Yeah, spread definitely did it there. This is normally a rack that trolls most of the time, but this thing had such crazy spread that it ended up making diamond. And because this is going to go into the 7-day grind video, it's currently January 9th of 2024 at 4:33 p.m. We're 402 kills into the grind with 15 diamonds and 4 rares. This is pretty insane, man. This is a crazy moose. Because every time me and Lady have done stuff, we haven't really done, like, challenges. We've always done, like, either just side-by-side grinding streams, or multiplayer streams, or, like, a guide video. So, yeah, a challenge video would be quite fun, actually. Hey! Great one! Let's go! Dude, is that... Oh my gosh, is that a new one? Is that a speckled? Is that a birch? Is that a speckled? What is that? Which one is that? Is that a speckled? Oh my gosh. There he is. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Same zone that we got 2 of the other ones at. Is that a speckled? It's a speckled. Yes, a new fur. Yes, a new fur. Let's go. Let's go, man. We got a different fur type finally. We finally got a different fur type. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. 463 kills for the video that this is going to go into. It's currently 5:42 p.m. on January 9th of 2024. We got our great one at 463 kills. 18 diamonds into the grind, 4 rares into the grind. And there he is. Fabled speckled spider rack. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go, man. If only it had the typical rack. That's what I'm saying, Zach. Oh, this is still gorgeous, though. Look at him. Oh, he's so beautiful. He's so pretty, man. All right, so we got to remember where he is, and we got to loop around. All right, I got to real quickly turn off this. Or not just that, but that. There we go. This way, when I add like the like movie bars in, it won't like peek out behind it. It'll actually look like it's in a movie, you know? Because you guys know I like to get the like cinematic close-up footage of these great ones for this series. Because it just adds to the whole experience of the video. Don't mess up. I'm going to do my best not to. What gun am I using? We're going to use the 44 lever with iron sights. But first, we're going to be getting up really close to get some footage of it for the 7-day grind video. Come on. Where is he? Oof. Right there. Okay. So we need to try and make sure that we're sticking to cover so that he doesn't see us. He can't see us right now because we're over the hill. But very soon we won't be over the hill, so we need to be right here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, that is so sick. We're fully hidden in the bush right now, so we can just kind of chill here and watch this beauty in its natural habitat. They do, Andrew. This is why they're my favorite great one. Like, this is just so pretty. Dude, the blue eyes are so good. I love that a couple of the different furs have blue eyes. I think that's just such a nice touch, man. Let's just get ready to pop him. Let's turn the HUD back on now that we've got the footage for the video. 0 to 50. Okay. I know this covers it, but I just gotta make sure. Yeah, class 8. Okay. Just making sure here, man. Why you climbing over him, huh? Here we go. Come on, lift your head. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's the blood. Okay, it's vitals. Vital blood. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Great one 65 is on the ground finally. Let's go. What a gorgeous moose. I'm so happy it's a different fur type. I was tired of getting just fabled oak and fabled ashen. This is what we needed for the moose. A new fur type that we didn't have. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's insane.
Oh my gosh!
I got CJO's deleted. Oh, is this the one that CJO had deleted? Oh no. Oh my gosh, look at that. 190.55, a brand new combo that we did not have. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. I love the Great One Moose so much. I could honestly get like 100 of these and never be tired of seeing them. Honestly, it'd probably take 100 just to get all of the 24 different combos. Man, that's crazy. Oh, his eyes were closed when I shot him. He's gonna look so weird in the thumbnail if I use any of these screenshots for the thumbnail. Oh, man. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Wow. This one actually looks really good on the wall because the primary, like, focal point of it, you know, the white head and the specks around the neck, most of that's visible on the wall mount. So this is actually a pretty good one to put on a wall mount instead of a full body platform. Like, that looks good, man. We recently had the craziest grind of all time here for the moose hunting on Layton Lakes. And in fact, it is not just my craziest moose grind, but my craziest grind as a whole. We've never had a great one show up sub 50 kills, but it finally happened with this beauty right here. This right here was our 66th great one, and out of all of those grinds, we've had close to 100,000 kills. Which is absolutely crazy, and out of that many kills, I've never had a grind be this short. The shortest before this was an 80 kill whitetail grind I got over a year ago. So a 28 kill grind is quite an insane accomplishment. And now it's going to be almost impossible for me to beat that record, but maybe one of these days we can beat it. I don't foresee that happening anytime soon though. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video of this beautiful Great One moose and the stalk leading up to taking it down. And also if you want to like make it easier to go back and like, oh, what the, oh my gosh, no way! Are you joking? 28 kills! That's my fastest grind ever! No way! Holy crap, man! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Is that a typical Ashen again? Oh my gosh, it's a typical Ashen again! Oh my gosh! That's my first duplicate! That's my first duplicate fur and rack. What? Are you joking? 28 kills? I've never had a grind sub 50 kills. My fastest before was 80 on a whitetail. Oh my gosh, moose are insane. Moose are insane. Look at how pretty that is too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, man. 2-in-1 video? No, so this is actually out of the 7-day grind. Yesterday was the end of the 7-day grind video. Today was the first day. Today would be day 8, so I can't put this in the 7-day grind video. Holy man. Moose really is the absolute best Great Ones, man. Oh my gosh, for real. Like, this is my least favorite fur type, and it still looks incredible. Like, it still looks so good. What gun are we gonna use? Engage? Ooh, I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Let's go 10 gauge. Let's do it. 10 gauge it is. You know, at this point during all the grinding that we've done, I've killed probably close to 100,000 animals over the last, like, what, 3 years of grinding for Great Ones, with most of that coming in the last 2 years. And I've never had a grind this short. I've had a few that were around, like, 100 kills, but never 28. That's insane. All right. What key do I have this bound to? Oh gosh, I gotta put the ammo in. Oh gosh, guys, I'm all over right now. Now this thing shoots low, so we have to be really careful. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's like a 308. Okay, so it's questionable at best. Okay, for hitting the shoulder on a moose. It should be fine, but like, I don't want to risk it. Let's call it in. Please come to the collar. Okay. He's attracted to it. He's attracted to it. It's a troll. Definitely. Gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We got him. Whoa, buddy. That's vitals. Holy crap. We got him, man. We got him. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Fabled Ashen. You love to see it. Love to see it. Jeez, dude, we got that Great One so quick. What else are we going to do for this stream? Just keep shooting moose, I guess? I guess we'll just keep shooting moose. We still need the Fabled Birch and the Fabled Spruce fur types, so I think we're just going to keep shooting moose and see if we can get one of those. Look at that. Wow. Dude, I love this rack, man. I love that rack so much. 261. Look at that gorgeous moose. I think that is lower scoring than my other one. Wow, that's actually a really cool looking one, man. That is really cool looking. Wow. Holy, 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 holy. Let's go into the lodge first and take a look at this guy in there, though. I think right here. Wow. Okay, so 261 and 262. Okay, so it's not that much different. It's actually very similar in scores. Dude, what's up with me and getting Ashen, though? I've got 1, 2, 3 Fabled Ashen. I have 3 Fabled Ashen, 2 Oak, a 2-tone, and then that Speckled that we just got. The day has finally come. After over a year of the Great One Moose having been released and us having found 11 Great One Moose, we have finally got the fur type that I have wanted the most from the very second we saw our first glimpse of what the moose had to offer. Though it may not be the rack I had hoped to get with this beautiful fabled birch moose, it is still a stunning specimen that has easily landed itself in my top 3 favorite moose that we have ever found. And because I know how much that you all love the close-up footage, I made sure to get plenty of it for this video right here. We took our time to really get a good look at this guy before we took our shot with the crossbow. Thank you all for clicking on the video, leave a like if you love the Hunter Call of the Wild, and let's get straight into it. There's a 3 there. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I saw that coming. He was glitching out so much there was no way that I was gonna hit that right. That was crazy. I don't know what he was doing. I don't like it. Oh, hey, they're here. Both should die. The moose were so inconsistent. Yeah, they were being weird. I don't know what was up with that. But there clearly wasn't a great one. I think it could have been because we swapped zones. I think because we started hunting a different zone and stopped hunting one of our old zones. That might have been the reasoning. Did you miss anything? You missed 1 diamond and 1 troll. Been a lot of small males today. We're on kind of a rough streak of, like, everything being small. Think bigger males have a higher chance of spawning a great one? I think it's possible. I mean, I feel like if it wasn't, then we wouldn't see any increase in great ones when using herd management, you know? Like, with HM, I get consistently shorter grinds. So does iBuy. I mean, iBuy's bear grinds were insane. iBuy had, like, what? 10 or 11 Great One Bears within like 3,000 kills, maybe even less. Ooh, that's big. I don't think that's a dime, but that's a nice one. So I feel like the size probably... Like, is it HM or is it because we're shooting so many 4s and stuff, you know? It's hard to say which one actually affects it the most. One of them definitely seems to. It's just hard to say which it is. Like, is it because we're shooting so many big animals? Or is it because we've got the map managed down so much, you know? 253. Hey, that's a guaranteed diamond. That's a guaranteed diamond right there. That rack never trolls. That is the 280s rack right there. Alongside the smallest 2 of them all. Good to see another one popping up, though. Good to see another 5, man. I'm gonna guess 282.3. 283.5. Man, that's a beaut. That's a beaut. That's a beaut right there. Love to see it. 1 more dime on the diamond counter. Oh, Chiefs just won? Jeez. So Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl then. Oh, another 5. Let's go. Let's go. Chiefs are already in. Gosh, Chiefs versus Lions would be a crazy game. I might have to watch that. If it does end up being the... How was that? 181. How was that a miss? How did I not hit the heart there? I mean, it's vitals, but how did I not get the heart? We were on a pretty rough streak of just not getting many 5s compared to the last few grinds. Now they're popping up. This guy's probably going to troll, though. I rarely get these, like, big Browtine ones to actually make it. Yeah, as I predicted. Troll. Doesn't surprise me, man. How many diamonds? We got 5 on the grind. Oh! Yes! Yes! Fabled Birch! Yes! Finally! Finally! We got a Fabled Birch! That's another Spider Rack, but we got a Fabled Birch! Holy crap, bro! Oh my gosh, I called it too! I knew this zone was acting weird. I knew this zone was acting weird. This is crazy. We finally got a birch. Wait, this is the same combo Lady just got. Lady Legend just got this combo like 2 weeks ago. We almost have every fur type now. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. What are we going to do for this, guys? What gun should we use? Ooh, I kind of like the idea of a shotgun again. We used a shotgun for the last one, but I could dig a shotgun. I don't want to do a bow because this is our first fabled birch. Actually, nah, never mind. We want a bow. We do want to do a bow because I'm going to get super close to it anyway to get some nice pictures. Crossbow? Ooh, I do like that. I do like that. Crossbow might be the move. You guys might be onto something. Crossbow does sound like a fire choice. Wind is blowing that way. We need to loop around this way. Holy crap. I would have... What? Wait, who's attacking me? Oh, you! No, no. We're stalking, man. We're stocking up on this. You can't ruin this for me. No, not you two! What is going on? Stop it! I do not like this. Did he just put his tongue out at me? I think I briefly just saw him stick his tongue out at me. He just did. I saw it again. What are you doing? I am not a snack. Go away. He did it again. I've never noticed that about the attacking moose. Yeah, he did. That's hilarious. I never noticed the attacking moose do that. I never noticed that they do that. That's hilarious. That is so funny. Go away, you little freak of a moose. This is pretty much everything I could have ever wanted in a Great One Moose. I mean, obviously I would have preferred the big rack or the typical rack, but like this is still stunning. This is so stunning. How to move without them hearing you? It's about like watching your visibility, making sure you have all the skills that can dampen noise. Like soft feet is pretty huge. Only happy when it rains helps in like bad weather. Improvised blind is huge because you can use like the trees and stuff to fully hide your character. Like right here, I'm fully hidden. I'm completely hidden right here. And so they could walk clear up to like 7 meters in front of me. And they wouldn't see me because I'm fully hidden. Okay, we're hidden here. Oh, he's so pretty. You guys think I can make it over here? I mean, they've been cooperating pretty well. They're not really spooking off. I think I can make it over here. Okay, this is the spot. Okay, let's turn off the tracks. Wow. Just wow, man. Just wow. Let's turn the HUD off again. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Wow, look at the sun coming out from behind the clouds and shining on this dude. That's so cool. This is like picture perfect. Oh my gosh. That photo. Wow. Wow, that photo is gonna be insane. So's that. Ooh, I don't like being at a weird range like that. I want to get to 20, but it's risky. I'm gonna do it. When I stand up to take the shot, he's going to see me. I just gotta be fast enough to where he doesn't bolt off or move before I take the shot. And maybe we can even take it while we're prone, if we're lucky. 22, I can deal with that. Ooh. Hey now, buddy. Hey now, buddy. You can have one too. Take that. You can have one too, buddy. Oh my gosh. The day has finally come where we get to put a fabled birch in the lodge. Wow. Wow, just wow. Oh, it's so stunning. I just realized the fabled birch has white feet. You know what that means, right? I feel like the fabled birch is based off of like an albino. If it's got the like pink feet. Did I say white feet? I meant pink feet. It's got pink feet. I bet the birch is based off of like an albino that isn't like fully albino, you know? Like it has like, what's it called? Like there's different levels of albinism, right? Some of them have it more than others. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. This might be my favorite Great One Moose I've ever killed. The only one that might top it is the two-tone Big Rack. Just because it's got the Big Rack and the two-tone's my second favorite fur, but this is just crazy looking. What a beautiful spider rack. What? Is this a good or is this like a low or high score for spider rack, or is this average? I don't know what my other spider racks are scored at. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do here? Where are we going to put this guy? I might have to take down one of our mounts in the back of Whitetail and just put them on the wall. Or I could do it with these guys right here. Because they're all spoon rack. No, never mind. That's not going to even work because I can't put moose here. I could move the whitetail over, though. Yeah, I can move the whitetail over. We'll put our moose right here. Holy crap. Holy crap, man.
Previously on the Hunter Call of the Wild.
Tons of massive level 4s. Our map is on fire at the moment. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, there we go! Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, there we go! Holy crap, there's no way I got him! There's no way I got him while making a video trying to talk about things I'd like to see in the next update for Call of the Wild. Oh my gosh! 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 That is... Holy crap. That isn't the #1 combo I wanted, but that is darn close. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Dude, this happened the last time I made a guide video. We ended up getting a Great One Red Deer while I was making a guide video. And now we got a Great One Moose while I was making a video talking about new updates I'd like to see for the next update in Call of the Wild. Oh my gosh. Is this the way that I gotta get Great Ones now? Do I just gotta talk about, like, things that I'd like to see in the game? Or, like, give guides and stuff and grind while I'm making the guides? Like, is that the strat now for me? Is that where my luck holds? Wow. That is, like, oh my gosh. That's probably my second favorite possible combo of the moose. We've got a new favorite Great One Moose in terms of ones that I've actually spawned. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Wow. You know what? I think this is going to go in a separate video. I think this is going into a separate video. You guys will already know that by now if I actually decide to make it into 2 different videos. Wow. Wow, man. That's crazy. That is absurd. I'm so blown away. This is like almost the perfect Great One Moose that I could have got. Holy crap, man. A 2-tone typical rack. It honestly doesn't really get any better aside from birch typical. That is so phenomenally beautiful. I'm so happy with this one. This was worth the slightly longer grind. I mean, this still was a short grind. It was 842 kills, but this was our longest latent grind ever. Wow. Wow, man. And at about probably 45 to 50 moose per hour, you know, that's still a decently long grind. Wow. I'm blown away. What gun are we even going to use on it? I don't even know. I'm going to dig through all the weapons and try to figure that out. So I have decided to use a gun that a lot of you probably did not expect me to use, because it's not that like crazy or special. However, it is kind of special to me because this was probably the best moose rifle for years in Call of the Wild, and it just feels right to take down such a beautiful great one with the 300 Magnum bolt action rifle. We haven't used this thing in a little while because of the 300 AR, so why not bring it out for a spin on such a gorgeous great one? Let's get close, let's take some pictures, get some incredible footage, and then take him down. I'm so excited for this. This is literally like one of my dream great ones that I could ever get in this game. There's not too many combinations of any species that could top what we're about to take down. This is just beautiful. Gosh, that is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in game. That is crazy, man. I'm just blown away at how beautiful this trophy is. That's such a perfect combination because it kind of gets like lighter the further it goes up. You start with kind of like the blackish brown back half, then it goes to the white fur, and then to that super light tannish antlers. Wow, it just, that's beautiful. That's such a gorgeous combo. Just look at the beauty of this guy. Oh my gosh. It is so cool to see such a beautiful great one up close like this. And I mean, we're going to get a whole lot closer. This is just such a gorgeous, like, image to look at. And so I wanted to stop and just appreciate this guy from right here, looking across the water. Just so beautiful. Ooh, 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 that is, holy crap, that's the perfect spot for him to stand in. Oh my gosh, I got to turn the HUD off and get more footage of him just like this. Oh my gosh. You could not ask for like a better looking image of a great one. It doesn't get any better than that. This is like one of the best angles I think I've ever got of a great one. You've got the water at the bottom of the frame. You've got the great one drinking out of the water, and he's actually like touching the water with his mouth, which is a rarity in Call of the Wild. They rarely actually drink from the water. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is why, after having killed 85 great ones, with this being our 86th, and having shot over 100,000 animals on the Great One grinds, this is why after all that time, I still want to do it more and more, time and time again. For moments like this, finally getting that combo that I want, or one of the combos that I wanted, and then getting to see their beauty in game like this. This is what does it for me. This is what time and time again brings me back to Great One grinding. You know what? I think it's time. We're not going to be able to get close enough with that 10th there. So I think it's time that we shoot him. Look at that beauty right there. In fact, that is a fantastic screenshot to take. Holy crap. Let's just line it up on him. We're zeroed for 150. Just got to aim dead center of the chest. Okay, we do have the 300 Magnum. Just triple checking. He's going down. He's going down. I made sure to not hit the heart because I don't want him to die in the water and float. Wow, what a exhilarating hunt for this great one right here. This has got to be one of my most memorable encounters already. Like, I can already tell this is going to be one of my most memorable encounters. The fact that I came here just trying to record a video talking about what I'd like to see in future updates, and now we've got a great one on the ground, one that I've wanted for so long. It really doesn't get any better than that. Oh my gosh, he looks so pretty, even dead on the ground like this. Oh my lord. That is so pretty. Let's push this down a little bit to get an even better. Wow. You really can't ask for much better than that. This is insane. Oh my gosh. There he is. 263. Fabled two-tone. Typical wreck. Finally. Oh, my voice is dying. Gosh, man. I'm just so excited. Holy. That is the prettiest great one I've ever killed. Like, by a long shot. The Fabled two-tone big rack is close, but this, in my opinion, is better. This is beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like, wow. Just, wow. So I suppose it's time we go into the lodge and put this guy up on the wall. Or, no, he's not going on the wall. He's going on a full body mount. I don't care if I have to take down like a huddle whitetail or something. This guy deserves a full body mount. So let's go do it. I'm sorry, Great One Bears, but you guys just are not as pretty as this beast right here. That is gorgeous. Wow, what a monstrous moose. And he just looks so pretty. That right there, that is stunning. That looks beautiful. And having him next to this two-tone just makes it even better, man. It just makes it even better. Let's rotate him a little bit. Look at that. We finally have another two-tone, and it is like the best two-tone I could have got. That's crazy. And funny thing is, I literally just did my Trophy Lodge tour like a couple days ago on this lodge right here, and we already have something that I really wish could have gone in that Trophy Lodge tour. Oh, man. That's crazy. Well, let's find a new home for these bears real quick. There we go. I think that's a great place to put our 2 bears that we just took down for that moose, because this is kind of my bear room anyway. I've got a ton of bears here, so what's 2 more in the room? I think that's going to make it look a lot better overall anyway. And then right in the middle, the centerpiece, we've got this gorgeous two-tone typical. Wow, what a crazy hunt, man. What a crazy hunt. And I think this is probably the first time I've ever done like a 2-part video where I had to like cut it halfway. And I hope you guys liked that, because I feel like the cliffhangers just make it so much more exciting. And I don't know why I've never tried that before, because I've always loved it when creators do that, like leave a crazy cliffhanger. So I'm happy that I finally got to do that in a video where it actually made sense and it actually built up hype for it. Thank you guys so much for watching this mega compilation of moose grinds here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. 12 different Great One moose. This is absolutely insane. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, as well as leaving a comment and a like down below, and share the video with a friend if you haven't already. And if you want to go the extra mile, get some extra cool perks on the channel, you can become a member for only 99 cents a month at the base tier. Incredible value for all of the stuff that you get, including early access to certain content, some members only videos, amazing emotes, and other cool things like that. I will see you all in the next video. Peace!